Refunded. Perfect. Admin sorted. Welcome back. We are straight into combat after last session's fun ending. So you guys took on a zombie troll. A troll that had been reanimated. A troll that you had killed twice now. The troll you killed originally when you came to Oldbridge and helped the elves. Now, at Oldbridge, the elves have scattered. All that were left were Bo and the corpse of Meadow. I forgot anything. And yeah, you came back to provide them with the diamond mushroom. You successfully went into the Borderlands, managed to pick up the diamond mushroom from the Myconid. In doing so, you managed to lose a companion. Corin was taken down in the fight, reanimated by the Myconid and told that he had kind of one more chance. And he saw fit to try and make the most of the time he had left and make it back if he could to Bryn, and wandered off into the border forest that's full of dead, scary animals. And he's a small halfling, so we'll wonder what happens to him. But yes, so he lost Corin, but did get your diamond mushrooms. Made it back through the Willow's Glade, left notes for Mirror and the Thornwind Sentinels, but did not say your goodbyes, and head back to Redvant, where you were greeted by the bounty hunters and the Red Hoods, who were looking to collect on the bounty for Corin. You managed to, you just told them that he was dead, essentially, that there's no bounty to collect and they can bugger off. So that money went down the Swanee as the hunters left. Off to maybe just double check that what you had said was true, but they seemed to believe the story that you had told them, which was true. And then you met up with the Red Hoods. They took you back to their headquarters underneath the Thistle and Shamrock pub in Redvant. Showed you a dossier that they had kind of gone through and pulled together on the Unshackled Intellects, which was the name that they had been given or had given themselves for Vex and Group Zarkul and Group that had been performing different jobs, some of which you had done for them and others that had been performing themselves. They showed you their dossier of the information they had gathered. Some of it was your information that they kind of had corroborated. And then had laid a slight plan of, they believed that taking out the kind of henchmen before going after the warehouse was the way to go from the information they had, but left it in your capable hands to run. And partnered you up with one of their own, as they would say. Ottar, the bearded human warlock, joined you to keep an eye and just make sure that you didn't turncoat once again. And switch sides, just a little bit of insurance. So you were back up to full complement, and Bern had a character again. And you left there pretty swiftly to run down and try and see if you could save Meadow, get the diamond mushroom into the hands of Bo and the elves, which is where you encountered said giant troll. The troll was slain. Nice bit of combat from all, making light work of the reanimated beast. And once the dust had settled, and we were discussing the next stages, Bo was sent to get some of his goods. Him kind of saying that with no Meadow to look after, and the elves already headed back to Eden in the forest, that he would probably head for Allhearth to make contact with the druids and try and find out what they knew, how much information they had, what was going on with the Death Bloom. Maybe play his skills in the more towards the druid sect than to his elven compadres who had already head back home. As he was doing this, Saga just got bored, went outside, planted one of his magic beans that he had in his pocket, which spawned a treant. So as you guys had sent Bo off, he said he was going to pull some stuff and maybe come with you to find somewhere to stay before he had left the day before. You all had just dusted yourself off from the fight. A giant tree spawned. Absolutely bloody massive treant. It was rolled on a table to be, instead of the chaotic good that it could have been, to be chaotic evil. So as Zaga was disheartened by his being doing nothing, the ground rumbled, and behind him stands a treant. We rolled initiative, so we can go straight into combat. So someone might have a really short night if they get killed, or we might have a really short stream if you all die. This should be fun. But you rolled really well on initiative, to be fair. There is no surprise round. The treant, you heard it coming, and it didn't get any surprise on you. You're not getting any surprise on it. It stands looming above you, but with a 20 on his initiative roll. Zaga, you are up first.
I believe when I heard the rumbling, I might have exclaimed something along the lines of "They really are magic." So I'm hoping nobody in the group heard that, and I'm going to turn to the group, or I'm facing the group, and I'm going to say, "What the fuck? That's a huge fucking tree, and it looks angry. What the fuck?"
Ooh, who would have been out? Are you trying to deceive your own party into the nature of this tree?
I'm trying to make it appear that the tree has nothing to do with me.
Can you roll a deception check?
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So as it's a big fucking tree and it wouldn't have come out anywhere. That is above everyone's passive. So for now, as you turn around and shout this and you guys have walked out, Zaga shouting, "Oh, there's a big fucking tree," is about all the information you get. No one would think any of the different at this stage of combat. At least.
Excellent.
I love it.
And now, first
starting
thing Zaga's
combat
going
with
to
deception
do.
roll against your own party.
Fuck yes. Zaga is going to cast Mirror Image.
Mm-hmm.
That is a concentration spell that lasts for a minute. It creates 3 illusion duplicates of Zaga. If you attack Zaga, then I can try and push the attack off onto one of the duplicates with a roll. We'll get there if it happens.
Yeah. That's a good little spell. Concentration. Nice.
Yeah. And the next thing Zaga is going to do is try and use his bardic inspiration to inspire. Who are we inspiring? Let's inspire Faywin.
Nice.
By telling her, "I'm not scared of that tree, not when Faywin's around."
Yeah.
Get rid of the pocket straight away. Nice. So what is the dice?
It's a D6.
D6. So Fabian, you have a D6 to add. Yours is updated, right? So it's not just attack rolls and it's the damage as well.
Attack rolls, magic attacks. If you roll for that, you can use it for, or magic damage.
Okay.
But not
not
bow
arrows.
damage.
No. So you'd be able to roll it on your attack.
Yes. I'm also wondering if 10 foot is within this tree's reach. It probably is, isn't it?
I mean, who knows? Definitely me.
I want to try and run away as far to, if I'm facing the group, my left as possible.
What's your full movement?
30.
Oh. It doesn't with that attack. Have 35, 10, 15. 30. As you run, you are almost awaiting the tree to swing. It does not take its swing at you.
Excellent.
As you get away.
That is Zaga's go.
Ottar, you are up. Von, you are next.
I'm going to cast darkness on the tree.
Okay.
So that's a concentration spell. It's a 15-foot radius.
On the tree itself?
Mm-hmm.
You guys with your concentration spells. Can't wait to fuck that up. 15-foot radius. Why have you got to radius?
Yes.
Why does a game tinker between radius and frickin' diameter? 15 foot as well.
Yes.
I was waiting for a fog cloud to come down shortly.
It's a tree, right?
Don't have any level 2s. Oh no, I can cast it at level 1. Ignore that.
15.
Oh, I could fog cloud and we could run away.
5, 10, 15. Okay. Centered on a tree, and it is tall enough to cover the whole tree. So that area.
It's on the tree itself. So even if the tree moves, it moves with it.
Oh, it's on the tree.
Yeah.
The tree has darkness. Now, here's
This is
what.
magical darkness.
Magical darkness.
There's only devil's sight that can see through magical darkness. I believe.
No, it's not.
No?
There's lots of senses that can see through darkness.
Well, I mean,
If you don't have to see. Cool. So you've got your spell up. Nice.
I'll just stay as on.
Nice. Von, you are up.
I'm by the corner of the.
You're on this top corner here.
Yeah.
The camera pops in again. That was my hand.
So I guess seeing that we're starting to run, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get out the sending stone?
You
And
can.
try and contact Viper.
You can, yeah, if you want to use your action to call on sending stone.
Yeah, I'll use my action to do that.
What to do, sorry?
And I'll say to Viper, send help to Old Bridge. I'll explain later.
Ooh. Okay, roll a persuasion check.
Oh no. That is... I'll get +0. Okay, that's 12.
12.
Yeah.
Can you roll it at disadvantage for not using his call sign?
No.
Can I roll it advantage if I do use my call sign?
Dear, kind of feeling I want just for that. No, the call sign is definitely just between you guys. Viper comes back as you call out, like waiting for a response. She's like, "What? What do you mean send? You need to tell me what is going on." 12 not high enough for it to. You guys aren't friends enough, I don't think yet.
I guess that's the only message I can send, isn't it? I can't.
You got 6 seconds, yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, there's no back and forth, is there? It's just 1-on-1.
Yeah.
In
initiative because it's 6 seconds there.
Yeah. In that case, I am going to cast Healing Word on myself at level 1. Come on, please be good. That's +3, so that's 6 health back. And then start to move along the same sort of side as Zaga started to go.
Yeah, cool. How far?
My full movement, that's 35.
You get right up to the corner.
And that's everything.
That is you. How do I want to do this? Read the rules on the darkness spell for me, Ben.
Magical darkness spreads from a point you choose within a range to fill a 15-foot radius sphere. You can spread around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness. And non-magical light can't illuminate it. If it's on an object or a thing, it moves with that object or thing. Completely covering the source of darkness with an opaque object such as a bowl or helm blocks the darkness.
So nobody can see.
Yeah, if any of the spell's area overlaps with an area of light created by a spell of second level or lower, the creator of the light is dispelled.
Okay, cool. It doesn't say that's
How tall are these things?
the treant. Not as tall as this orb. So it's a sphere, right? So the sphere on him covers him completely. He's just by double as well. I don't know if you can see the side view, can you? Yeah, so it well covers it. So essentially the tree disappeared into a black orb of darkness, and now there's just a black orb of darkness that's going to move around the map.
Okay.
I'm going to try and balance what it said.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it was tall enough that we'd still see its legs or something sticking out underneath the darkness.
But I
So
think
it's like, oh yeah, that's where it is.
in an act of equal bullshittery, if I move forward and attack Arta cannot see, so I'd be rolling with advantage, but I'd be rolling with disadvantage because I'm in the dark, which means I'd be rolling straight. and only Burn can see in this darkness, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as
Oh,
soon
you
as
get
I-
advantage?
No, I don't get advantage. I get straight roll. I'd be rolling at
No, but
disadvantage
you said you get advantage, then you get disadvantage for the darkness.
because
disadvantage
Arta
from-
would also be blind.
Right, okay.
So I think if
Oh,
you're,
drugs,
that's
okay.
what I'm saying. What the actual, because it just says it creates darkness, right? Magical darkness is
I
spread.
thought darkness just gave you disadvantage on attack rolls. I didn't think it gave you anything on defendy stuff.
I'm just trying to see if it makes, because you can't see.
Yeah.
Creatures with dark vision cannot see, which means you're technically blinded.
I'm pretty sure that Herb is right on this because I remember reading somewhere about how two blinded people
Essentially, just attack as normal.
straight rolls on each
So,
other.
what's the reason? What does the spell? What's the reason why the spell exists? Other than flair, which is pretty
Yeah.
sick. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Well, 'cause
I've DM'd you the exact wording.
yeah, no, I've got it up, and it just because it doesn't say the darkness spreads around the corner. Dark vision, creature with dark vision cannot see this darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate it. So, you would be under the condition of blinded. Because otherwise, and also because if you think on the flip side of it, otherwise this creature is just fucked, right? If only it is. A blinded creature cannot see and automatically fails ability checks. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack. Creature's attack have disadvantage, but you can't double up.
Essentially, I thought it just meant if you're attacking, you would have disadvantage. They don't have any kind of
It would,
disadvantage themselves.
which it would do if I was doing a range attack. But if I go and step forward like this, everyone inside this, apart from you, Burn, is blind.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing everyone under the same condition as me, which means they have. If you're blinded, attacks against
So
you
just
get disadvantage. So it's
straight
just straight roll.
Okay.
The only person I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
attack is you with that. So that's what I'm saying. You know,
Yeah.
which makes sense, right? Everyone happy with that?
No, not really. but-
No.
Me
I mean, I didn't want to
No,
get
no,
blinded.
I'm,
but
I'm happy with the
Yeah.
ruling. I'm just not happy with what's going to happen.
you get 2 slam attacks.
Especially since he's been specifying repeatedly that he's going to attack Arta.
And specifically because I can't use Hellish Rebuke because I can't see.
Yeah, the last person that he'd see as this was gone up is gone there. He's gonna swing at the first person that was stood in front of him that was there.
And this is what it was like in Fog Cloud.
Fog clouds, it is what it's like in Fog clouds, yeah. So this is the thing. It's good for there if you can get away, but then yeah, my only benefit if you're gonna tag me in it is to bring you into the same.
Oh, I can't
darkness.
even use Wrath of the Storm because
Yeah.
I can't see anything. Okay, yeah,
Sucks,
this is
doesn't it?
karma. This is karma coming back at Arta.
Right, so it's gonna take its 2 slam attacks just at straight roll against you. First one is an 18,
It's
and the second one is it's cold. Is an 18 again.
Cutting words on the second one.
Cool.
Can't see it.
What is that?
Oh no, I can't see it.
You can't
Fuck.
see it. Yes. Cool. So yeah, as you this thing just starts stepping towards you, obviously you see a tree. The tree disappears into an orb, and then this orb of darkness just starts moving towards you. A little bit of like a gulp moment. What the hell's going on? As then, bam! You get hit twice with 2 big rakish branches across your face. The first one
Arthur.
does. First one does 17 points of damage. And the second one does 14.
yeah, I'm. Yeah,
You still up?
just like a cunt head's width.
Yeah. Big hits, both hits.
Not on the
That's,
old Dewhurst scale.
that's on.
It's less than that on the duo scale.
So, Arta, you are next.
I'm running away. I'm running away and I'm dashing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going as far away as I can. It shouldn't get.
I
advantage
guess it
because
doesn't
can't
get
see me.
opportunity if it can't see.
Can't see. It's blinded, so it
True.
doesn't get the advantage.
It does get
the
advantage,
attack of
but
opportunity.
yeah,
Doesn't get the
just as
attack of opportunity as far as I'm aware.
Yeah. That you can see moves out of your reach. Yep. Yes, you can run away. Which way are you running? Down the edge of the wall that you know.
I'm gonna kind of run in the general direction that I saw Von Van go.
30.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought if you're blinded, all attacks automatically fail.
No, ability checks.
Oh, ability checks. Okay.
If all attacks failed on blindness, Jesus Christ. This would be a fight, wouldn't it? I cast blindness. We win the fight. Let's go, baby. That's not right.
I knew there's something there.
Yeah, fucking cheese went over it.
I'm using my action to dash. I'm getting the fuck
Okay,
out
nice.
of dodge.
How far do you want to go?
And as I'm leaving, I shout back, "Fuck you, you pink-bearded bitch!" And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Nice. So you've got space to go as further back than this if you want, around the corner of...
I'm going to keep going. I'm out of here.
What's your full movement? 30?
30. So
Yeah,
I can go
cool. You can get up to
60,
there.
I think. You guys deal with it.
Is she done? You cast Healing Word on yourself?
Healing Word on myself. I'm still very close to dead.
Nice. Faywin, you are in the darkness just.
I'm so glad that I'm ranged.
Yes. But you heard the swinging of the branches because it doesn't cloud sound. You heard Arthur take the 2 hits and then just fucking book it.
And I would have had him shout.
Yeah.
Right? Something about a pink bearded bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, so Faye's confused because she doesn't know what I mean. Can I, even though I'm blind, can I run away?
Yeah. You could,
Yeah,
you know roughly, like,
Run straight into
you
the wall.
still have, it's a bit like if you were like stood in a room and then someone turns the light off, you still like remember a bit of where you're going.
Okay,
If you
yeah.
wanted to run into the house, you'd be falling over because you'd be failing ability checks to try and get over the rubble. But if you're just running down the wall, you can use the wall to get yourself out.
Yeah.
If you get
Yeah,
sent
I
as a
want to
wall.
run back.
What's your full movement? 35.
30.
30. So you get to there with your movement, which is outside. As you get out and look, you see Zaga stood, you see Von there, and then as you it's weird, you just pass out of pure darkness into the light, turn back, and there's just this huge orb of darkness where the tree once stood. You can use
Do you
your
have a
action to
question?
dash if you want. Yep.
Is it going to know where we've gone? Because it can't see where we've gone.
It can't see where you've gone.
Okay.
So it's not going to know where you go. How long does darkness is constructed? Was it a minute?
A minute.
Yeah, so you've got 10 rounds.
Oh, sorry, 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell.
Jesus.
Watch you lose this.
We
one.
have 100, bro.
Concentration.
This might actually work out. You're going to kill it solo.
Everyone's getting fucking true side from it. Cool. So Fabian, you have your action to dash if you want to get out, or you can stay where you are and use your action or your bonus action.
I think I'm just gonna dash, and then can I use my bonus action? Because I'm guessing that if I try and attack this thing, then I'm going to be at disadvantage, even though I've got inspiration.
Yes. Yeah.
If I don't use my inspiration, will it roll over?
Yeah, your inspiration lasts for, I think it's again 10 minutes, right? Or was it longer? Is it longer?
Let me double check that. 'Cause I
You
can't-
definitely
yeah,
have
there's
it for
like
at least
6 hours.
yeah,
Yeah, 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Not 10 minutes.
As I run past Thago, I want to just say thanks, but it's really scary. We should probably leave. I don't know what the fuck is happening in. Although she wouldn't say fuck. And then with my bonus, I want to keep my bird kind of near it.
Mm-hmm.
My little
Oh yeah, we're supposed to put
blue
your
tip, was it?
thing on the board as well.
I think either blue tip or a robin. I can't- Oh no, it was
he
robin.
become a crow towards the end of the episode.
Oh god,
after
yeah,
Meadow
he
died.
did. Oh, because he's so sad. Yeah, he is now a
In
crow.
bonus action to dash.
Yeah, you have your
Isn't that my
bonus
action to dash?
No, use your action to dash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's action.
Yeah.
And then my pet is bonus. But he's not doing anything, he's just going to wait there.
Gonna wait what near the tree.
Nearer the tree, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm not
So
gonna do anything now.
you've sketched right out of there. So.
When I've shouted to them what's happened, right?
Mhm.
Like, it swung for Arta.
Yeah.
As I run past Von. Is that Von at the bottom?
Yeah, Von's at the bottom here.
Yeah.
and Art's at the
Yeah.
top here, Nice. So we're back round to Zaga.
It looks like we're running the fuck away. Hold on a minute, but Otter's still in there.
Die.
So
Okay.
Zaga's gonna shout, "Hey Otto, we're getting the fuck out of here! What are you doing?" And I'm gonna run another 30 foot the
Mhm.
way I was going. You know, the way everyone's going.
Yep.
Do I want to dash? Do I want to dash? I'm gonna fire a crossbow bolt into the darkness and
Nice.
hope I hit it.
Yeah. Roll at disadvantage.
Uh, 22 to hit.
22 hits. Yeah. It's not overly difficult to hit. It's a very big tree.
And that is only 4 points of damage of piercing or whatever it is.
Yeah. Nice.
But I hit it.
You hit it. You have no idea what's going on. You just hear, boom. Oh, you hit something.
Hey, Annie, did I hit you?
That would be funny. Wouldn't
Oh, didn't get me.
it? Did you actually shout back?
Yeah,
Nice.
I shouldn't have done.
I've got it still. Is that your go?
That is my go.
So Otter, you are up.
I am gonna back up 30 feet.
Mm-hmm. Fucking balance this thing. 10, 15. 20 gets you to the corner. Do you want to just keep going back?
Yeah, keep going. Mate.
Cool. 30.
And then I'm gonna outstretch my finger into this glowing red light at the tip of my finger, and I'm gonna fire an Eldritch Blast to the tree.
Nice.
Oh, well, shit. That'll be 11 to hit.
You, even as the only person that can see the tree, you miss.
Yeah. That's me.
As you're done. Von, you are up.
So which way from us is the main town? Is that north?
This
of
gate
us?
at the top.
Okay.
Can I just ask, does that whole wall, does that go all the way along? Do I have to?
Yeah,
go through
yeah.
the
So yeah, so this wall that's the palated wall. It runs all the way out and round. So because Old Bridge sits on the outside of Redvant, so this would have been the gate. The gates are just left open. So Old Bridge.
Yeah, just so I know which
exists
way
on the
I have to move.
Yeah, you all are going to be aiming for that gate if you want to get into town. But then beyond this town bit here is where the residential bit starts.
I just realised I should get. It's too late now, but I should get advantage on the tree. I don't know if that's just for melee,
For
because with it being darkness, I think I get advantage.
you get
Yeah, because it's blinded. He gets disadvantage on attacks.
yeah,
against
yeah,
it.
you do,
I'll just for next time. So.
yeah.
Is that just melee, or would it count for my Eldritch Blast as well?
Oh shit, that would have been a straight roll for me as well.
Yeah,
then.
it would have been straight off for you. Yeah, you're right. No, because you can't see it.
Oh, because I can't see
You
it.
can't
yeah.
see it, but Byrne can see it. So yeah, it would have been. He is technically blinded, so yeah, you should have had. You can rotate me if you want.
Just try.
Won't go well.
Something. Oh, I'd have to fucking see that as well. Okay, I can't do that.
So you
Right.
go for reading for the word "see" in all your spells, like
Yeah, exactly.
everything lies on sight. Beer.
Okay, I am going to. I'm going to move closer to. I'm going to head like directly south, which I guess is closer towards the forest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm going to move
How far?
down that way. As far as I can go.
You are this little man here. What's your full 30 or 35? I can't always feel.
35.
So you can go
35.
You're right on the edge.
And there's a brick wall in front of me. So.
This is the entry. So this, these walls indicate the pathway that ran down to where the bridge was. So there's still a way to go. So you're going towards the forest.
Yeah,
it's a
not...
pathway, yeah. So Old Bridge itself was outside of Redvant, and then you went down a pathway where you got to those gates before, and then you get to the bridge. So you've still got like another like 80 to 100 foot before you get to the bridge where you took the troll down the first time.
Okay. I am
If we need to, I
going
can perspective move everything around.
I'm going to fire off a guiding bolt from over here then
Okay.
at it. Because my thought is it's going to know what direction it got hit from.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of want to drag it away from the town rather than towards the town.
Okay.
In hope that we can eventually escape into town, and it will still carry on the opposite direction, thinking we've gone that way. Right.
What level is it?
1.
Okay.
Wait, what happens with your thing?
It just means that even if you do hit it, the next person wouldn't get advantage. So
Okay.
I'm assuming
light
the
will
advantage comes from the light, I guess.
So the light won't stay then, it'll just
Yeah, it would.
fizzle out afterwards. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I assume that's how it would work anyway.
Yeah.
So that is 18.
18 hits.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, disadvantage. Yep, 18 hits.
Okay. That's 16 points of radiant damage.
16, nice.
Yes.
Really damage. Perfect. Yeah. You fire in, and again you hear that just like the slight fizzle. But yeah, it's odd. You're getting sounds from this thing, but obviously no visuals whatsoever. And that's your movement, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. Anything as a bonus? Don't think I have. Anything else I could do? Nope.
Cool. I am going to roll a d4. No, I'm not. He knew where he got hit from, but he can't see, and he's rolling at disadvantage. So he's going to throw something in a general direction. Cool. So you hear this thing just like groaning, and there's no to speak. So yeah, you hear it just groaning in the thing, trying to find its space. You hear the ground shake a little bit, and the sound of stone and rock moving as Von come flying out of this darkness towards you. Is a giant pit of the wall that was just on this building here, as it's just launched out some rock in a general direction of where it thinks it's getting hit from. Can you roll a dexterity saving throw for me?
Yeah. Let's go on the floor. Where's that gun? That is a 17.
Yeah, 17. Easy enough. Let's get some of this rocks and shit. Yeah, it's come out of nowhere. This large piece of rock just comes flying out of this stone cloud, smashes into this wall, and lands next to you there. Just destroys it. You see the power that this thing has in terms of damage. It's picked up a bit of brick and essentially destroyed this wall that's in front of you here. The power that this beast has is very apparent to you there as it just fires out blindly. That's its attack. It's going to probably move towards. Yeah, it's going to move towards you. Please balance. Thing on its head. The crow goes into the darkness.
Stand the tree on top of that.
I could stand. No, because then the terrain gets.
Oh, on the building.
Yeah. It's just fun to have a tree running around with a thing. I mean, for the top-down camera, it looks really good. For the side-on, it looks fucking ridiculous. That's its go. Arta, you are up. So you've seen again as Von's fired, moved the opposite way to where you're going, fired a guiding bolt in. This thing's groaned, and you hear the rubble getting picked up, and then out of this black orb of darkness, a large piece of rubble crashes in, just absolutely obliterates this small stone wall that's here, leaves a massive dent into the ground, and you get a feel of the power that this thing would have if left to rampage.
I'm healing wording again.
Nice.
And then I'm going to dash and run away.
No, you making a break for the door, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gone. And then can I fast travel to camp, please?
You can be making your way towards the headquarters if you'd like to. You don't know the pathway in. So yeah, if you are attempting to, yeah, you can essentially leave combat.
Basically.
Where are you running towards? And are you doing anything whilst running?
I'm juggling.
Okay.
No, I want to run towards. Oh bloody hell! What's her name?
What's it, Viper?
The tiefling woman.
Mirror.
I want to say No.
Oh,
no,
Viper. The one that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You're
wanna
gonna run back
towards
towards the Fizzle Channel. So yeah, you're in the south of the city now. So you're gonna start making your way up.
How long is it going to take me?
That's like a 20-minute journey, and we're in 6-second rounds of combat. So it's gonna take a while.
Longer than the darkness lasts.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to do that then. Just give
Your
them
phone
those
booth.
tokens.
Well, it's me. If you're all consciously gonna leave combat, then it will speed up more. But whilst people stay in the combat, yeah, it's gonna. We've got to adhere to it's a 6-second round.
I'm going to stand on the edge and just kind of thing. And as a bonus action,
Yeah.
I know I've used my bonus action. Scrap that. Because my weapon's still there, even though it's not on the screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been like absorbed by the orb.
Why?
Well, it's inside the darkness, right? If it was where it was before.
Oh right, yeah, but I can still command it.
Yeah. Where would you like to move it?
Oh no, I can't. I've used my bonus action to
Oh,
heal
yeah,
word.
you have. Yeah. So your weapon is your bongo drums are floating next to the crow that's just trying to stay outside of this orb.
Right.
Thank you.
Cool. Arthur, that is you up. Fabian, you are up.
The crow is crying, just so you know.
You've made the crow cry. You created a spectral
I
bird and
haven't.
then made it cry.
I haven't.
It's supposed to be a
The
fierce
GM
beast.
has made the crow cry. Let's not forget.
No, let's remember it was Zaga. Yeah.
I
yeah.
think you'll find Zaga knows nothing about this.
Oh yeah. Let's remember.
Oh,
You
yeah,
don't know
20
it's Zaga.
Yeah.
What do?
How far away from me am I? Hold on. How far away from it am I, please?
About 40 foot, 45 foot.
Okay, can I move back 20 foot so I'm still within range of my bird? Because that would be 60 foot. I want that to stay near it.
Yep.
Oh, I don't want to shoot an arrow because then he's going to run this way.
Mm-hmm. There's an old adage I remember a certain me maybe saying before about maybe plans. As you all run in separate different directions with a tree inside
I
a
think
cloud.
it's pretty clear the plan is to escape. It's just making sure Bonbon gets out of where he is alive.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to shout at him like, come on, because then it's just going to follow us again. Oh, that's it. I'm not going to do anything.
Okay. Cool. That is you. That's back round to the top then. Round 3. Zaga, you are up.
Zaga is going to attempt to deceive the tree
Yeah.
by shouting, "Hey guys, quick, run into the forest for safety!"
Okay. Roll a persuasion check. It does speak common.
Incredible.
Wait, persuasion or deception?
Deception. Sorry. Deception. Yeah.
Is a 16.
16. Okay, cool.
And after yelling, "Quick, run into the forest," Zaga is going to run the opposite direction from the forest.
At full speed.
Yeah, by full 30.
Cool. That's good because your footsteps definitely don't make sound.
I mean, the tree's blind, it's confused.
Yeah, so its hearing's fucking spot on.
Just making sure I can still see Bonbon from there in case I have to go back through. Okay.
Yep. Nice. Otter, you're up.
Can I move as far as I can to your right, so I can get a shot at it?
Oh, do you want to come down to here?
Yeah, as far as I can without getting closer to it, but getting be able to get a shot at it.
Yeah, you can get out to 10, 15, 20, 25.
And I will again fire an Eldritch Blast at it.
Nice. Eldritch Blast.
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
And that'll be 8 points of force damage.
8 points of force damage. Nice. Cool. Is that you? That's everything on yours?
Yeah, that's everything for me.
Everything on your side. Von, you are up. You've seen... Well, actually... You probably would have seen, but you'd have heard something fire in from the opposite direction. From Otter. At that angle, you probably... Just quite... Oh, you can see it on the top down map. Yeah, you would have been able to see him fire off.
I am going to... what have I got here? Can I move back as far as possible? As
Off.
in, like...
Off the map.
Not towards the forest, like to the...
Your left, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, to your left, yeah.
Yeah, you can get just over the wall using the extra 5 foot to jump over it.
Okay.
Is that still on there? No, that's not there.
We're making this map bigger and bigger.
Everybody keeps moving. Yeah, you are like, this little dude down here.
How far away from it am I?
Ooh. 60.
60.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to fire off another guiding bolt.
Nice. Still at disadvantage.
Yep. That's a 14.
14 does not hit. Guiding bolt flies through. You see the guiding bolt come out the other side, Otter.
I can't really do anything else.
So you're done. So Mr. Tree was only hit by someone else. So let's get my directional throw out. It's going to try and hit Otter. It's just going to throw the rock actually. I'm going to try and hit you. Where's my D? 4. Oof. Otter, you see, we're going to put those rocks. As you fire in the Eldritch Blast, out of the orb again, you hear the ground moving another, as this rock comes out and slams next to you. Direction was off from the treant, so no need for a dex saving throw. But again, as this thing just slams into the ground, you see the ground just get ripped up completely. Like if this thing had hit you, you would have been in deep trouble. It is going to... Oh, it's going to get annoyed.
Do I get the sense that it could throw any further than that?
It's a big tree, and... well, yeah, I mean...
Like, was it struggling to get there? Was it falling? Did it like go so far and then come down quickly, or was it sort of more of an aim shot?
It was
Like it got there easy though.
It got there easy. That got there with power.
Okay. Yeah,
That wasn't like a looped through the air distance. That was like down at the ground as quick as it can, sort of thing. It was going for maximum damage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think it's going to try and make its way back towards you, as it's not smart. But the damage is coming from this direction. As you see the orb move its way back.
How far away is that from me?
20 foot.
Okay.
That's its go. It only has the one throw attack. Arta.
I say to Zaga and is that Faywin?
Yeah.
Zaga and Faywin. This isn't looking good. And then I shout, "Get him, bongo drums!"
Get in bongo drums. Nice. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Mongo.
So is it a straight roll? Because blindy stuff.
Blinded and blinded, yeah, technically. And it's a spiritual weapon which doesn't have eyes. So can a spiritual weapon be blinded? Questions.
No, the spirit. So the bongos have advantage.
They don't have advantage. Let's not be silly now. These are a pair of bongos that were run over for previous combat.
They've got 13.
13 doesn't hit. How long do they have left on them?
How good if I know?
How long does the spiritual weapon have? An hour? It's not an hour, is it 10 minutes?
Oh, it's definitely no. Actually, they would have gone. They would have. Well, it's 1 minute, so they would have gone.
Yeah, they would have gone. Yeah.
I thought it was 10 minutes.
Yeah, I thought it was 10. No, so it swings,
matter.
and then you feel the connection lost with the bongo drums. That was your.
Hello?
Discord's going up again. I
Died
think.
for a second.
Oh, is it back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
back. Good old Discord.
You just hear the sounds of Donkey Kong just beating off into the sunset.
Oh,
Did that
beating off
wrong
into
words?
the sunset. Anything you'd like to do from the edge of the gate?
I'm gonna get my knife out and start getting all the gunk from underneath my nails.
Nice. Faywin, you're up.
That's gonna be my action.
You don't want to try and find a god or anything. Speak to them, get them to get wiper.
I assume there weren't any guards.
Redvant doesn't really have guards,
Goodness. I was going to use Gust, but we're in the middle of a fucking fight. A few leaves ruffling isn't going to make him go that way, is it?
This is a you can't really ascertain anything about it because you didn't get to really see it.
Mm-hmm.
You saw it once and it disappeared. So you saw there was a fucking big tree that was alive and then poof, it's been in darkness. So all you can see is that it's wildly throwing shit out at the moment, and it seems to be being kited slightly around this area.
Yeah, that's what I mean. My little spell of a little gust of wind isn't going to do anything to distract it away. Yeah. Faywin's farts won't help. Can I go through the gate and see if there's anyone else around?
Yeah, you can roll a perception check, definitely.
Please. Might as well do something this game. She says that she rolls a 1, so that's 5.
You are
Looking at that.
looking around, and there is, as you look, this is just like residential. They're not, I've said before, they're not like slums. They're just like very loosely built housing. Lots of housing that's built at different levels, but none of it looks like secure brickwork. This is all cobbled together stuff. Especially this far out, it's a bit more slummy than closer to the centre. But yeah, you just see residential houses. And the only thing you probably would notice is with the smashing sound that's going on now, a few people are starting to appear on the streets and look out at what's going on, just seeing you and Artis stood at this gate. And probably from their eye line, they can just see a black orb moving around in Oldbridge.
Can I speak to any of them?
You at this stage, they're just starting to come out of their house, so you're not. I wouldn't say you're close enough to have a conversation. And you rolled a 1, right?
Yeah.
So let's give you something for a 1. But no, that's all you notice is that there's no one there to help. But actually, if anything, a hindrance is happening as people are entering the streets.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just waiting for Zaga to start whistling really, really nonchalantly.
Hey, we're going over there.
Back into the
Cool.
Zaga's about to have a brilliant idea.
Oh, I don't believe it. Is it plant
I'm
on a
glad
bee?
you've got one because I've got nothing.
What's
I
plant?
was
Of
going to get my
It's a
birds to
terrible
attack you.
idea. If I do it, you'll all kill me.
course, it's a terrible idea.
We're going to kill you anyway, so you might as well make it
Who's
worth
going to
it.
plant another tree?
No.
Plant on a bean. Plant on a bean.
No, well, another fucking bean.
No,
Right,
I'm not going to do anything
roll.
else. I was going to use my
let's-
bird, but I'm too far away and I can't be bothered. So
Round
GG.
4. Zaga, you're up. Top of the round.
I still have the mirror image, don't I?
You still have, yep. As long as it lasts, yeah. If it lasts for a minute, running on
I've
40
got like
seconds.
6 rounds on it. Okay. I'm gonna move
40
back
seconds.
past the corner of the building so that I can see the tree again.
Yep. Right there, 15, 20, 25.
And yeah, I'm just gonna fire a crossbow bolt at it again.
Nice. Fire disadvantage.
Well, it's probably gonna be that
That's
one.
straight roll, sorry.
Oh, for fuck's sake! One was a nat 20, the other one was a 10. So it's gonna be the 10.
Plus nothing.
Well, 10 is with the plus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that doesn't it.
Yeah. Do I want to do anything else? Have I got anything else I can do? Faywin still hasn't used the inspiration dice.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
No. You also have no idea how well or bad this thing's doing, but you haven't needed it that many times.
Yeah. I have to get close to use the other bonus action. Maybe later. Yeah, that'll be my go for now.
Cool. Otter, you're up.
I'm going to move within 5 feet of the tree.
With it, as in up to it.
Yep.
Nice.
And I will make an attack with my halberd.
With your what?
My halberd.
I thought you said with my wood. I was like, alright, giggity.
A 26 to hit.
26 hits.
And that'll be 15 points of slashing damage.
15 points of slashing damage. Nice.
And I just want to check something else. No, that'll do for me.
Nice. Vaughn, you are up.
Oh, actually, sorry. Can I just move south as much as I can?
How much
With my
is your
main
full movement?
I have 30 over the top. 30 over.
15. Yeah, you can get to there. Because you used 15 to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vaughn. You are just about on the camera of the little baby one on the right hand side. Over here.
How far away is it from me now?
Real far. Should we say real far?
Yeah, well, I mean, how far is real far?
85, about 90 foot.
Okay. I am going to fire off another guiding bolt at it.
Oof! Is 90 foot within
Yeah,
range? Without being
120 foot.
Jesus.
That is a 22.
22 hits. Do, do, do.
That's 16 radiant damage.
Nice. Good hit.
And then can I move north maximum movement? Yes.
Yes.
Pure hit and run this.
Yeah,
I love it.
you are on.
I mean, it seems to be the smarter way to do it, actually, thinking about it, really.
I mean, we're chipping away, right?
Yeah, this thing is not bloodied yet.
I mean, we couldn't see even if it was.
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting you know that when you say you're chipping away,
I
like,
like it.
it's like very, very slightly chipping. Cool.
It's missing a few branches.
Yeah, not that you can see it. It is its go. And you are not quite far enough, and you would have made noise, you cheeky little bastard. So it's going to attempt to move into range and swing at you with its
I'll take
disadvantage.
an opportunity attack, please.
Yeah, go for it. See what I care. I'm going to slam down, you bitch.
Oh, that's not 20.
Oh, bet it is. Cut in words. Silvery barbs.
If the DM doesn't believe you.
Oh, what a shock. Ben set up a whole thing where he just is the only one attacking. Be a shame if this character dies.
Okay, just remind me for the that way. Do I add? Does it double up my
double
plus on
the-
it as well?
No, just the dice
double
roll.
dice?
Double
Yeah.
dice, yeah.
So I'll be 15 slashing then.
15 slashing. This thing is laughing. Cool. So it's going to take an attack against you at disadvantage. The first one is a 24 with disadvantage.
That hits.
And the second one is a 16.
Meter beats it.
Ooh. So you take, as this thing steps towards you, hear it, and then you just hear through the you see two pigs come right towards you. That's 14 points of bludgeoning on the first. I rolled shit on this as well. And 13 on the second. As this thing just hits down towards, feels that it makes contact with you, which makes the second slam all the more satisfying. That is its go. Arta, you are up.
Do we need 2 concentration checks?
Oh, we do need 2 concentration checks. I forgot about that. Yeah. Burn, can you give me a con save? Or 2 con saves?
And is there a specific number to hit?
10.
Or is that
It's half damage or 10. But you only got 16 and 18, so it'd be 10 and 10.
It's 18 and a 10. No, sorry, put plus, so that'll be a 30, 12 and a... Sorry, 30, 21 and a 13.
You're making a lot of numbers up here, Ben. You sound like you're...
The idea concentrate, is it it's saved though, isn't it?
It's con save, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice,
so
so you
it's
maintain
13.
concentration on the
Fuck's sakes.
darkness. I know. Still
I'm gonna
there.
cast thaumaturgy, and
Yep.
then I'm gonna shout to the crowds, and I'm gonna shout to the crowds while slowly moving my body in interpretive dance.
What are you shouting to the
I
crowd?
don't need a performance check. I need a persuasion
You need
check.
a
What the
persuasion
hell am I
check.
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna shout as loud as I can. Get guards, get help, get Viper, get someone,
Nice.
please.
Roll a persuasion.
Just like pleading. That one.
Oh, you shout this out.
I think I'm a madman.
And
Nobody can
no.
interpret his dance.
No, worse than that. Instead of like, they didn't hear the guards get bit, they're just hearing destruction, things blowing up, and then you, as a fully armed tiefling, coming out panicking, and it just sounds like chaos. People just start screaming. It's like the second of silence, and then people just like, ah! It's just start running, slamming out doors, like women are grabbing children and just running, and people are just starting clambering out. They seem to be moving, whether they're getting help feels less likely, but there's definitely an air of panic now of people moving around and trying to shift and get the fuck out of Dodge.
My plan might work.
At least we've cleared the people around.
Clear the people,
Fair
yeah. The people that are hurt are definitely fucking shitting themselves now.
I turn to Faywin and I go, see that?
Yeah.
I've got everyone to safety. I'm the hero again.
Griven, unfortunately, superhero get
Faywin winces.
But I've still got thaumaturgy on, so it's really loud.
Really loud,
I'm basically
yeah.
like spitting in her face.
She winces even harder.
to get stop the spit from her eyes.
That's
Nice.
my go.
But yeah, so and with the thaumaturges, so everyone that's within this area that had started to come out that Faven you'd seen, yeah, as soon as this happens, the equivalent of like watching like a policeman or someone there that's to help you get their like head ripped off or shit. When someone in power all of a sudden loses it, they're like, what chance do we have? People are starting to panic and clear the area. But you remember it's 6 second rounds, so there's only a limit to how fast. How many rounds will be how far they get away. Faven, you're up.
My action to wipe off Artist a bit.
You know that as a free action.
Okay, my action to go and loot the houses that have been left because I never get loot.
The fuck?
Loot people
For a
from a
Faven.
war
You're supposed to
torn.
be the goody two shoes.
You want to loot the poor people of
I'm a
Redvant.
warder. I would.
She's
I'm
looting in
leaving.
memory of Corin.
Yeah, he left me his thieving tools. I would like to leave.
Yeah, so you can you can like enact to leave combat if you want, but yeah, the only issue is that whilst there's others in combat, any action you pick won't happen for a while. So you can stay with Arthur like at the edge if you want, or if there's other things you want to do in the surrounding area, you can do that, and we can have that play into some of the actions. But I just don't want you to. Yeah, if you're like, I want to get away, I want to go and get help. Even Von calling, had that been a really good persuasion check, they're at least 20 minutes away. Like. It took Zaga 3 rounds to get here in super speed because we wanted them to fight a giant. So you're talking it's going to take people a while to mobilise and get here if they're going to get here.
Yeah.
So it's up to you. You can do that and say you want to do stuff. Arta's done a job of, you can see people are starting to move. There's a lot of chaos going on, but that people are at least moving an area while there's a giant.
Am I allowed to try and do a persuasion as well to get someone to go and get a guard? From all the running and screaming, or are they 2 running and screaming?
They're 2 with that one. They're 2 running and screaming. But you also know from your knowledge of Redvant that the guards closest to this area were the elves, who are no longer here. Redvant kind of runs on a fear-based society, not a normal town. Like Allhearth has guards at certain areas, like has patrols. Redvant, you've never seen guards really patrolling. Like different areas have people that look after stuff. The docks have their own, like, guards that are on the ships, like the people protect their own ships, and like here the elves protected this area, and that was to protect the forest. Within Redvant, the Red Hoods kind of run a kind of almost like a lawless society. It's like you survival of the fittest. Everyone fends for themselves. Hence the panic of something going on. People are just clearing out. There's no one coming to save the day here. If adventurers are popping out saying shit, this is bad, then it must be bad. So yeah, even if we were to ask them, who are they going to get? Who are you going to call?
You'll be ghosts if you don't bloody get out of this fight. The whole of Redvant will, by the sounds of it. Yeah, I'm still not going to do anything. I'm too far away to use my pet. So that's it, I think.
Nice. Zaga, you're up round 5.
How far away am I from this thing now?
Far. 65.
65. Okay, so I'm not going to get any close. I'm not going to get close to it. I'm going to fire a crossbow bolt again.
Nice.
Disadvantage still?
Yep, you still can't see it.
Am I going to fire a crossbow? Let me just double check what I've got here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to walk forward 10 foot. And instead of the crossbow bolt, if in doubt, cast Dissonant Whispers.
Do you have to see? Or is it just...
No, apparently not.
It just has to be able to
creature
hear.
of your choice within range that can hear.
Okay.
I'll take a wisdom saving throw, please.
It's a big old tree.
I know, I feel like it's probably wise.
It is quite wise. That was a fucking journey of a dice, let me tell you that. It's a 12.
That is a fail.
Ooh.
So that is 13 points of psychic damage. And it must use its reaction to run as far away from me as possible.
Oh no, that'd
But
be a shame if somebody-
I guess it knows where I am because it could hear me.
It would hear you, yeah. And run the general direction.
And old Otter gets an attack of opportunity as well.
He also
No,
gets
I've
trampled.
used it.
Oh, do you not get an attack of opportunity?
I've used my,
He's
my
used his
reaction.
reaction.
Oh, shit.
So it's going to use its reaction to run, but if it's running away, it's running... It's wide, boy. So it's running through Otter.
I feel like since Otter can see it, he should get the opportunity to avoid.
He can roll a dex save, yeah.
With advantage or not?
Oh no, why would I give it with advantage? you've put a darkness cloud on a massive tree, which has made this battle long as hell. I must trample you, bitch.
Oh, that's 4.
4, that feels bad. It's not going to be too bad though, because it just runs through. As it knocks you prone, and you take fucking hell. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, but you do take damage. Can you roll con save, please? And it's got to use... What is it? You use it for action to move
It's full movement.
It's full movement. That's not far though.
That'll be 18.
18 still maintains concentration even though he's prone. Would you believe it? I don't. Nice. So yeah, it's run away. You see, as it runs away from you, Zaga, the body of Otter trampled as this treant knocks him over with its big leg as it gets away.
Is it left the field of battle, or is it just...
No, it's only 30 foot. That's his 30 foot. Oh, you can't see it. We're really stretching
any further.
the limits.
How's Otter's prone body looking down there?
Lootable.
Roll a perception check.
pretty deep.
Perception.
Burn has to make a new character again.
That is an 18.
18. I mean, he's just been trampled by a tree, so he's probably not looking in great shape. But the concentration spell's still up, so he can't be that bad. Loot him.
I'll leave him there for now. Yeah, that's my turn.
Otter, you are up.
I guess take half my movement to get up.
Yep.
I will move to my left as far as I can with the remaining 15. I'll use a bonus action to Misty Step another 30.
Nice.
And then I will fire an Eldritch Blast at the tree.
Nice. How do you find an Eldritch Blast? With bonus action?
No, Misty Step's a bonus
Misty
action.
Step's bonus action, okay.
Oh, I don't think that's going to hit. That's going to be a 13.
13 does not hit, no. That's the Eldritch Blast fires by Von. That's it. Oh, yeah, you've done all your stuff. Von, you are up. You've seen these guys making their way backwards towards you now. You are. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. I mean, the camera doesn't go any higher, right, guys? You're all the way over here. It's far from you.
How far?
Make him count.
5, 90, 95, 105 foot, maybe 110 foot. Who's at that range? Who's really counting? Within
Good.
guiding bolt range. Just.
Yes. What question with this darkness and stopping light and whatever? How does that affect my moonbeam if I was to use it?
Oh.
I think the power of it would still work. You wouldn't be able to see the light.
Yeah, the moonbeam would just go into an orb.
Doesn't it?
Negate
just
magical effects.
dispels the light. It's an
Doesn't.
So it doesn't stop the spell itself; it just dispels the light.
Just dispels the light.
Use it completely covering the source of darkness.
And I suppose if it's blind, does it have disadvantage on saving throws?
What level are you casting as well?
Yeah.
It's only level 2. It can't be anything lower.
Oh yeah.
I don't think blinded gives you. Well, I can check. Blinded on the. No, it just says you fail ability checks and attack rolls have advantage, and creature attack rolls have disadvantage. It doesn't say anything about saving throws, so no, there would be no change to saving throws.
Really? Okay.
I mean, if you want me to drop concentration, you can do.
Well,
I feel like the second you drop concentration, it murders us all.
Yeah, that was my feeling. That's why I've not done it yet.
no, it's what murder everyone.
I mean,
Or
it's
murder
throwing
one
those
specifically.
rocks.
The rocks are pretty bad.
I'm going to cast Moonbeam on what I guess is the middle of the sphere, because I mean, yeah, I can't, because I guess it comes down from above. Like if
How
I can
big's the
work out.
moonbeam?
What's that?
How big's the moonbeam?
It's 5 radius.
5 foot radius. So it's an
Yes.
well, it's a big creature, so yeah, you'd be able to get some part of it on it anyway. Cool.
I paint
You
book
gonna-
if you put that.
You're gonna balance it on top of
Yeah,
you.
no. I was like,
Balance-
this creature is.
And
is
it's a
as
small
big
one
as
on
that.
top of the big one. No, I mean you already have the circle there, didn't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
For that
Yeah, it's
inner
just
circle.
I was trying to work out if you were guessing where it would be. I suppose yeah, if he's put the point on it, you'd just be going. I'm aiming kind of for the middle of the Essentially saying, if you've got a moonbeam this big, in a circle this big, I suppose we're saying if it's anchored, you'd be able to guess. I'm just trying to work out whether I want to be a dickhead and make you try and guess where it's going to be within that orb or not, but I'm not going to do that.
Yes,
That was the thought process that was going through my mind. Like, well, it's just a big orb of darkness. I mean, he has already been pretty fucked by being put into darkness, and I don't want to kill my poor tree without a good little fight of killing someone. So that moonbeam doesn't do anything though to start, right?
Not
That's
until its
how it-
turn,
So you
which is
cast
its turn
moonbeam.
right now.
Poof, yeah. So you finishing your go there.
I am going to. Where do I want to move? Can I move like towards the back of the building
Yeah.
as far as I can? I go 35, so.
Yeah. 35. Or you
Yeah.
can get close to the building if you want to lose sight.
Can I with my telepathic speaking, would that be classed as using an action, or can I?
It depends what you want to do. Probably.
I was just going to try and telepathically say to Faywin something.
Yeah. If you're just going to do some
Please do it now, but
if you're not doing anything, combat wise.
Oh yeah, no, it's
It's
just
your head, so nobody else can hear it anyways.
I know, but I wouldn't know it regardless. As
Right,
in when Hayward says it in out. Sorry.
I'm not saying it in Elvish because I would not have no clue what you can say.
Neither would Kinsey, so you can just say whatever you like.
Yeah, that's true. So the point of this message would be nothing. In Elvish, I say, if the darkness drops, use your fire arrows, and that's it. Well, say in her head.
Duh.
Oh, you do get response.
I say back knowing that he can't hear.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is your telepathy only one way? It's not
Yes.
message spell, is it? No. Okay.
No, it's not.
Well, this is why we're trying to figure out how Vex used it. 'Cause she could hear and understand, and you could speak back. So you're wondering if she was using telepathy and detect thoughts?
Well, you'll have to ask her. What's the moonbeam start? The moonbeam saving throw?
Con save.
Con save. This purple dice has been treating me pretty good. Oh, it's not that good though. 14?
That saves.
Woohoo! Was that half damage?
No, it's just. Is it hard? Yeah, it's half damage. Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Don't let me check.
Yeah, it is half damage.
I'm just keeping Otter's page open at the moment, but I'll bring you all up if I have to.
Top 4 on the floor.
It's not a trade, doesn't count unless it's really low, in which it does count.
That is a 7.
7 points of radiant.
Radiant damage. Yeah.
Nice, radiant damage, good damage. Nice. Cool. You have no idea how this thing's looking because it's within an orb. It is hit, go, and it's heard. You all.
Can I see how it's doing?
You can see how it's doing. Yeah, it's looking like it might be just over bloodied. It's got some bits disappeared from it. It still looks fucking angry. Ooh. It knows the direction you ran because it heard you. 28, 25, 30. So it's going to move. Balance. Oh no, the darkness dissipated. Yay. Oh.
Doesn't know how far you moved though.
Doesn't. It's a real hard one because with the slams, I'm pretty happy to say that you were close enough. But if I'm going to throw a rock at you, am I just throwing at disadvantage? In the general direction. I mean, you're lined up pretty well.
Not that the tree knows that.
Not that the tree knows that, of course.
Don't let it game.
But the tree's
Because
got
the thing is, like it is weird, isn't it? Because obviously the tree it knows what direction it got hit from, but it doesn't know how far the distance is it got hit from.
So I've been only saying that if it's close to the slam, and the rocks I've been just doing on a general roll. So on a directional roll, essentially on like a 1 to 6 on an arc, it just throws in the general direction, and if you're unlucky, you're unlucky.
Plus, I missed these steps, so that'll add a bit of confusion to it.
It would add a bit of confusion, but I don't think
Distance-wise, anyway.
Oh yeah, to be fair, if he misty stepped most of the way, then surely he'd probably think it's on top of him right now.
Yeah, but also, I really don't like to. You know when something happens and you think, don't let that behaviour happen again. What I don't want is me to get cast darkness on every time and not be able to win a fight. So, I think you've convinced me to roll my attack at disadvantage. It doesn't say anywhere under the blinding condition, nor within Burn's thing, that I cannot throw a ranged weapon and not just take the blinding condition. So, no, we'll do it. We'll still do it on a d6. At least I'll play fair. So, on a cone attack, it's going to go. So, essentially, on a 2, it's going to go towards Burn. On a 3, it's going to go towards Zaga. Because he's going to launch his thing. Anything else, it doesn't go. You can roll a fucking 6. You hear the... I'll take this one off the floor. As this... Again, this ground moves. It grabs some rocks and stones from the floor and just launches it towards... Missing by a mile, you guys, but absolutely obliterating the sides of this building here. This rock just slams into the side. The whole side of the building just caves down. Luckily, from the direction as well. No one's close enough to have to roll anything to save from. But again, you see the power of its when it's launching stuff. It can destroy buildings fairly easily. That's its go. Who's next? Do you remember? Arta. And you again, if you just heard this as well, this black orb is just launching rocks now, just trying to destroy what it can't see. Almost the fact that it can't see, it means it's raging and destroying whatever it can get its hands on.
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy and try and shout to someone, get help if there's anyone still around, because it's only been 6 rounds of 6 seconds, so there might be people.
It's only been 6 seconds.
Their bags of gold, their things. I'm just gonna kind of do it again.
It's just been 6 seconds.
That is a natural one.
Natural one again. Yeah. You're really.
I'm rolling the d20, not the d4.
Yeah, you're really rousing these people into a state of pure panic and chaos. People are trampling on other people now to try and get out because they don't know what's coming. But it sounds really fucking bad.
I feel like that would eventually draw attention in itself.
But who's it can draw attention from?
Doesn't matter as long as they have fire.
Can we send Arthur into one of the houses to see if there's a fire?
As long as they have fire. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm resistant to fire, so I don't care if they fire me, as long as they fire the tree as well.
I love that it's just like, we're just sending people out and hoping for the best. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Nice.
Any more fire breath there.
Another...
Fire breath on you.
I do not.
You've on that one and a dragon turns up to fight this tree. How did that happen? Fabian, you're up.
Is there anywhere that I could move where it's going to be in my line of sight?
Well, I mean,
I feel like I'm too far back.
It's a giant orb, so you're firing at disadvantage.
I mean, with the building. I mean. Or is it taller than the building?
It's taller than the building. Yeah, I mean.
So I can shoot from where I am, sort of thing.
Yeah,
I mean.
Even at distance, you'll be fine at disadvantage. Disadvantage doesn't double up, so you'll be fine at disadvantage with your close or far. You might as well fire from far.
Okay, so I want to look at Arthur and be like, for goodness sake, because he's just flapping around. And then, can I move forward? I am inspired still, because Zaga was really nice to me. So would that just mean that I straight roll for a hit?
No,
it means you can roll an extra d6 and add it to the attack roll.
Okay, well, I'm going to load up a fire arrow, and if this doesn't hit, I'm going to be fuming.
Oof.
It's 20 to hit, bitch.
On disadvantage?
That was at the tree. That was it. Oh,
you got that twice.
You. Please don't make me do this again. No. 13th.
So you can roll a d6 to add to that 13.
Come on.
My hands are sweaty.
Mom spaghetti.
So,
this is exactly the reason that you were inspired.
Yeah.
I'm so inspired right now as I pull my fire arrow. That's because it was bardic. Okay, so I hit.
What? No, hang on. You rolled.
It was a 19.
Yeah, 19. Sorry.
Plus you rolled a 6 on the d6.
Yeah.
Oh, you jammy fuck. Yeah, 19 hits.
I'm so jammy. Okay, cool.
You deserve not to get it after calling me a bitch and rolling a 20.
I was calling the tree a bitch, not you a bitch.
Oh, the tree's me. I'm everything and everyone. That's not you.
So it was a fire arrow, right?
Yes.
So what does that mean
So
then?
you
Because
roll-
trees hate them.
Read it. Yeah, well, so give me the 2 damage types. What's it say on the arrow? You'll have your standard arrow, and then you'll have fire damage on top. Give me the 2 numbers separately. You got roll damage, right?
Yeah. So I rolled normal damage on it, and it was 12.
Yep, so it does 12. Was it piercing damage?
Yep.
Yep. And then what does the fire arrow give you? It gives you a certain amount of extra damage. 5. I think it's a lot, isn't it?
Extra d6 of fire.
Is that what it says?
So I can roll another d6.
So you roll a d6, yeah, just for fire damage.
Oh. Come on, number 6. It's a 5.
Nice. As you fire the bolt in, yeah, you hear it. As the hit things, you hear the and you hear it give a cry out as if finally something has done actually some damage to it. As you can hear the crackle of the wood burning from inside the sphere.
And then I want to say to Romvan in Elvish, I don't know how you spoke in my head, but I hope you're happy. And then
so
can I use my bonus?
I hope you're happy.
Another piece of my loot gone.
Yep.
Loot was made to be used.
Mm-hmm.
No. I was going to get my pet to attack it as well.
I mean,
It's a bonus though.
yeah, but is it bonus to move it or bonus to attack it? Because it's still by the house, and it's going to be.
Fuck it.
It'll be a straight roll when it goes in there, but yeah,
Yeah, forget.
could be an annoyance. Nice. So your bardic is used. That is round 6. Back to Zaga. This darkness is 10 minutes, right? That's such bullshit. Man. 10 minutes of darkness.
Zaga is gonna fire off a crossbow bolt again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be that one. That one.
Nice. Oh, you're firing past Otter
I mean,
at this thing, and you just roll
I
that
feel
one.
like I'm firing quite high up at the top of the tree,
Yeah, okay.
and Otter's not that tall, so.
Don't know. I feel like Otter could take a bolt in the back of the head with that one.
You get
It's
distracted by the
pretty
pink of his
crazy.
hair. Sorry, purple of his hair. You're like, oh, shiny.
+2 to get around him. Okay, nice. Yeah, you fire. You try and clip the top of the orb.
That went badly!
Bloodshot.
I'm gonna back up 15 foot,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna use a bonus action to inspire Faywin by telling her, "Hey, that was a great fucking shot! Do it again!"
Thank you. Just remind me how to do it again when the time comes.
Maybe
Thank you.
Don't call me a bitch before you do it. I'll move you everyone actually. Okay.
I was calling the tree a bitch, not
Yeah,
you.
just throwing
I
that
mean,
out
it sounded like you were calling her.
there.
but
It did
to
sound.
be
It was
honest-
very directed.
I
That's
genuinely,
20 to
I
hit,
would,
bitch. I'm like, why are you telling the tree? Like, you got to tell me.
I would enjoy calling you a bitch and owning up to it, but I was
True.
genuinely doing it to the tree.
The tree's gonna explode and go into Omega mode and kill you all. Otter, you're up. The man that never fails a concentration check, apparently. I'm gonna eat you.
Back up 30 feet.
Oh, you fall over?
Just to the left.
There was a rock there you didn't see. 15, 20, 25, 30. Up or further down?
No, that'll be fine. And I'll find Eldritch Blast.
Nice. Eldritch Blast.
Fuck's sake. 14 to hit.
14 does not hit, unfortunately. Vaughn, you are up.
Okay, I need to have a concentration thing as well for moving.
Oh, yeah. So Moonbeam was.
Oh yeah, and on me as well, obviously.
Yeah, no, I was just remembering that Moonbeam was on the floor, so you have to move it. Yep. Oh, that's a nice little target area for a rock, isn't it?
And I am going to.
It's almost like you're in a perfect cone.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going
one
to
to
move
six.
myself
Into the middle.
further
to make it
away.
easier? Oh, okay.
I'm going to move myself up further towards that top building.
Yeah.
like go towards behind that maybe if I can, as far as possible.
You can get to like 30 then, yeah.
It's 35, so yeah,
No,
I can
you
go
can do one
right
more
against the
if you
fence, can't I?
If you want to go right
Yeah.
fence, yeah.
Yeah. I want to use my action to move the moonbeam across.
How far can it move?
Up to 60 foot, so I can put it straight back on again.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to use a healing word on myself again.
Nice. Cool. Saving throw for the treant, if that's you done on a con. Come on, baby. That's a dirty 20, but a 20.
Yeah, that saves. Half damage.
Half damage.
That is 7 radiant damage.
7
Does the
half, yeah.
tree sound like it's pretty beat up under all that darkness?
The tree sounds just real angry. When it gets hit, you hear it
whimpering or
cry.
anything.
But no, it's not crying. It's still moving. It's not bleeding because it's a tree. It's really hard to ascertain from sound alone from a creature that is a tree in darkness. But you're chipping away. I mean, you've been chipping away
heard
for
the
a long
noises the Ents make in Lord of the Rings when they take damage.
time. Yeah, this one knows that being quiet is its best opportunity. It's super smart. It's got intelligence of 12. Which is probably-
Yeah, top-down camera's pulsing.
We'll move it closer. Nice. So that is it. Oh no, that was just for taking damage, wasn't it? So it actually gets its go now, which is good.
That was its go.
You guy, you wish. It hasn't done anything yet. Come on, tree, with your big orb of darkness on top of you bastard. Oh, that's a nice cone. Why change the habit of a lifetime? Oh, look at that! Look at how they both sit within that radius. Oh. One or two. This rock is going towards Otter. 5 or 6. It's going towards Zaga. It's a 6. I've still got to roll with disadvantage. But at least now I'm hitting you. That is a 17.
17.
Okay, your mirror image.
Oh yeah, I
you've
got mirror
your-
image. 17 would hit.
Mhm.
Let me roll the d20 and see if I pass it off. I actually don't, shockingly.
Does that mean you need a concentration check for all of them?
It will be a concentration check once I've got her
Once you've
hit.
had the damage. Cool.
I only needed to roll above a 6. I rolled a 3.
Oh. And I would say I'm sorry about this, but it's kind of your fault in the end.
If only you'd inspired yourself.
Yeah.
I thought about cutting words for a second, but I still can't see it. So
That's 25 points of bludgeoning damage as a rock slams straight into you. And
Zaga lets out a scream.
yeah, you need to roll a con save, and the DC is 13. 'Cause you did 26
Is
damage.
a fail.
Fails. Your mirror image drops. Not that it did you much good in that one there. You're still up, right?
Yeah, I'm still up.
Yeah, good.
Barely, but I'm up.
Nice. That is the tree, and he gets its one go. Hears you yelp, and you hear, yes, finally. That's his go. Arto, you're up. You've just seen a rock fly out and hit someone for once, and Zaga is looking pretty effed.
Am I gonna do anything?
More interpretive dance.
No, it's too far away. Can't use Mage Hand to just be a pain.
Well, just tickle it.
Using
Mm-hmm.
my Hat of Disguise,
Yes.
I am going to disguise myself as Viper.
Right.
And then, because my thaumaturgy is still active, because it lasts for a certain amount, it lasts for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm once again going to shout.
But what are you shouting? These people have had 2 1s, nat
Yeah.
1s of. They
yeah,
are.
but I'm sure they'll recognise Viper.
You think they're gonna? Okay.
They'll
cool.
recognise her voice.
How good is your
Impersonation. Your hat disguises your face, not your voice.
Is it a performance check to imitate her voice?
It depends what you're shouting. It's gonna have to be pretty high, whatever it is, because you've had 2 nat 1s of persuasion. Are you just calling for help?
Yeah.
Help!
Right.
We need more. We need more.
I feel like he gets. Does he not get advantage on performance checks?
We need more men. No, I get
dancing
advantage on
dancing.
performance check. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get advantage on performance checks if I
If he
dance.
dances. This is not interpretive dance.
Um,
It's another persuasion, but the DC is ridiculous.
I got an 18.
An 18. You see 1 or 2 people stop to look at you, but the 2 nat 1s and the chaos and the sounds of smashing shit that's coming from there is happening. And there's what we've had now, 18 seconds. Like, some people are starting to actually make it away from you guys now as they're running away.
It's a good thing I've got thaumaturgy up so they can hear me.
Exactly, they can. But a lot of people being trampled at this point. You're seeing like people covered in mud where they've just been pushed over, where they've dropped like belongings on the floor where they're trying to get out, and it's just like every man, woman, and child for themselves as they are getting as fast as fucked away from here as possible. As fast as you can in 18 seconds.
Yeah, done.
Nice. Fabian, you're up. You are inspired again. The tree has moved a little closer to you, but that doesn't help.
Well, maybe I'm just doing some maths and rolling and such.
You're doing some maths and rolling.
Okay, so it would be 16 to hit with a disadvantage.
16 hits with disadvantage.
And I've got the arrows, yeah, I'm using the arrows,
If you want
obviously.
to use one, yeah, just make sure you're taking them out of your inventory when you use
Yeah,
them.
yeah, I am.
Yeah.
And it's very upsetting.
Don't forget to apologise to Raz as well.
Oh,
Shit, I've just muted myself by accident.
That's probably for the best. We want to stay online.
Yeah.
Yeah, by accident. It wasn't because you were swearing violently.
Oh no, I do that on mic. It will be 13.
For the piercing.
So it was 10 piercing and then 3 when I rolled the extra 1d6.
3 for the fire. Okay, cool. Nice. And again, you hear it cry out now as that fire hits, and poof, you hear the crackle. And especially Otto and Zaga from close, you can hear that this thing is. It sounds alight now. You can hear the constant and cracking of fire as leaves start to fall. You wouldn't see anything falling to the ground. Otto, you might. You'd start to see some of the like the leaves burning and smaller branches falling to the ground as you can see the flame on it. Everyone else, you see nothing. Nice. Okay, you didn't use your D6 either, so that rolls forward around 7. Zaga, back to the top.
Sorry, I used my inspiration for my
Oh,
for
you
my
did use
roll.
them for the roll.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Was I prone or anything after that rock hit me?
No, it just hits you. It doesn't force you prone. You just get smashed by rocks,
Okay,
which is
so...
lovely touch, isn't it?
What have I got here? Sorry, I'm just looking at my spells. Oh, that's
Bloody big tree.
I'm gonna cast Mirror Image again.
Nice. Okay.
And after casting Mirror Image, I am going to inspire Faywin again. You're doing great! Keep it up! Assuming she has more of those fiery arrows. And then I am going to move diagonally back about 30 foot.
Yeah.
Even though I have my mirror image back
Oh
up.
my god, I've got to actually stand up. 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh no, not that way.
Oh.
I wanted diagonally from where I was.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to be grouped near anyone again because that seems dangerous.
Does it?
You look very coney.
I mean, less coney than the other position I was in.
Yeah, true. Perfect. You've moved. You've yet cast mirror image. Otto, you are up. You can see that this tree now, as the fire is like raging across its body, like one of its arms is like you can see burning through where multiple hits have happened, and it's starting to singe off. This thing is looking a lot weaker than it was originally.
How far away am I from it?
30.
Okay, can I back up diagonally 30, so I'm within 60 feet of it?
20 takes you to the thing. So yeah, you can
So
go.
I'm 6 feet away from there.
You can go 10. Yeah, you can go there. Which picture?
I want to.
Nice cone again. Thanks, then.
Sorry. So I want to cast Mind Slower.
Yep.
So that's DC 14 Intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. Another journey. That is only 10.
Okay. So you take 3 points of psychic damage, and you have to subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw before the end of my next turn.
Oh, that's good. Send a few more to Yep.
Yeah, that'll be it for me.
Nice, Von. You are up.
How close to me is Zaga?
40.
Okay, so I'm going to use my bonus action to healing word Zaga,
Hey, thanks, Bon Bon!
and that is 7 points of healing. I'm going to use my action to move the moonbeam onto.
Can you use
It's
either
again.
to do it then? Is it always an action to move it?
It's always action, yeah.
Okay. Yep, cool. Nice.
And then I am going to continue to move further across past the building.
Fully out of sight.
Well, I mean, not that it matters, but like as much as I can across, just to
Yeah.
separate the.
As you get to that building, you move across. As you like get to the corner, there's a window on that far side, and you just see Bo's face there. He's like, "What the hell is going on?"
I just tell him to shh.
Yeah.
Stay quiet.
Okay. It's just like, fucking hell. Can I not get a moment's peace? I mean, you guys are pretty bad luck for this guy. Yeah, he was hiding in that building. Nice. So that's your go? So
Yeah.
saving throw for the true. Was it con save minus the D4?
Yeah.
Oh, you dirty, dirty little bitch. That was a 17 and then it rolled onto a 7. So that becomes a 3 plus a 5. So it's only 8.
That does not save. And that is 17 points of radiant damage.
My baby. The moonbeam fires into this orb, and you just hear the crackle and the snap of wood. The same way that you don't really hear any noise from it. It doesn't cry out, but it just sounds like almost as a tree falls. You know, the multiple snaps as it breaks and falls, and you hear the it's going to fall forward, right? And then you see a cloud of smoke puff out from this building here as the orb kind of falls into it. The orb doesn't dissipate when he dies, right? So the orb is just up. So all you hear the cracking of wood. And you, fucking, I'll move it, but you can't see it. And then you see the building just, and all this masonry work come up. A cloud of smoke rolls towards you, as you seem to think that something bad has happened.
With that, hearing that, and assuming that it's died,
Yep.
I'm going to sort of press down on my ring, and you see the cloud of darkness sort of get sucked into the holes where the gems were for the eyes on my ring. The colour just gets sucked into the ring. And once it's all in there, the eyes roll back into place. And the
Is it dead?
darkness is gone.
Joke! It wasn't dead. It gets up and kills you. No, he's dead.
Kill the big fucking tree!
Is it laying
natural
on the
20%.
floor on fire now?
It's crackling, split in two, and it's just you can't, from where you are, you can just see bits of smoke coming out, and you can smell a bit of burning wood. But it's in the building. Essentially, it's fallen and caved in this side of this building that's already had the back corner smashed. So within the rubble, as the dust cloud settles, you just
Two
can
giant
see
bodies.
bits of bodies. Yeah, two giant bodies are fucked up. Yeah, because the zombie body's just like
Oh,
around
they're
this.
shagging.
We should put that on the board. Zombie body's just laying here, and then there's a tree.
Zaga's going to take this moment to say to the group, "Hey guys, that was fucked up. This death bloom is getting out of hand."
I make an insight check.
You can make it. You might roll a deception against the insight.
So I know that I can't see it, but it's not now going to set fire to the whole border forest, and then we've just ruined it with this
One way
dead
to get
body.
rid of the problem.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The
An
board
18 for the insight.
Cast water.
18 for insight. What do you roll on deception?
I have to roll deception again.
Yeah, you
do I?
have to roll deception again. Yeah, yeah. You told another lie.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. I think he's telling.
Yeah,
the
that
truth.
death bloom's pretty fucked up.
Yeah,
Man.
and from what you know, of the death bloom, which is pretty little. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's about the fucking wood, and that was a big tree that comes to you out. No, so from where you are, so this area is the residential area. This is fallen down into masonry work. It's a bit on fire. You could douse it with flames if you want to just to kill off the rest of the tree, or the rest of the flame, sorry, and the wood that's burning there. But around it is just like grassland and mud anyway. This isn't the forest area, and the forest, you know, was further down that pathway. So you'd have to go another 80 to 100 foot to get to the bridge, to then cross the bridge to get to the forest. So you're far enough away that you don't think you're going to set a forest fire with this.
Okay, good.
Can I just before all that actually happens, can I cast Detect Thoughts on Zaga?
Oh,
Why would you do that? What, do you not trust him or something?
Weird that.
You
I
can, and you don't know you can
yes.
cast detect thoughts. So you get surface level thoughts.
Yeah,
Unless
surface
you wanna
level,
push.
which obviously, because he's just told that lie, that's going to be at the surface of his head, I imagine.
Zaga's surface level thoughts right now are, I wonder if there's any ducks around. I could really go for a duck right now. Can we go to the pond and get a duck?
Your surface level thoughts are definitely not just that.
And as well as the duck, it's
It's
yeah,
a
I've only got
wisdom
one magic
saving throw.
beam left. I've only got one magic beam left.
You fucking.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh
you
wait, do
push
I have
deeper?
to roll a wisdom saving
Yeah,
throw?
if you want to push
Okay.
deeper, if he's going to say that, yeah, push deeper.
Uh-oh.
Bardic
14.
inspiration.
It doesn't.
You do save.
14.
That's
Ah,
a
save! Yes. So you get a lot of nonsense about a duck, and there's only one magic beam left.
You fucking troll.
Would I have known there was more than one magic beam left before?
Maybe. Wait, no, you don't know. You wouldn't have. He traded some beans and kept some beans, right? So now you know. But yeah. Don't worry, suspicions can be kept. If you have suspicions, doesn't mean they go away. It just means you didn't have them fulfilled now.
I am, yeah. There's still a bit of suspicion as to why is the magic beam in his fault at the moment.
Yeah.
But
Saying as I just met Zaga, I just completely believe him.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody heard, but at the beginning of combat, as soon as the tree sprouted, Zaga did yell out, "They really are magic." If you didn't hear that, then fine.
well, we was all inside.
No,
that's
you're
the
all
thing.
inside. Yeah. With the
Actually, we was on our
deception.
way out, weren't we?
Well, no, we got you. You rolled the deception at the beginning, and your deception was higher than all their passive perception. And I would say at the point of a giant tree appearing, that's more pressing than people listening to what you're saying, essentially. So yeah, for now you've got away with it. But like I say, just
it's
because
still a bit,
Yeah.
I think it's still in mind. It's a bit weird that a massive tree has just snuck up on us.
you didn't hear it, you just heard that tree moving around and smashing the ground, and you didn't hear it. Like it managed to sneak up on you and get within 10 foot without anybody hearing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Once you start processing that after the battle, you'll be like, wait a minute. But yeah. Like I said, yeah, rolls. If you have, if you have suspicions, just because you get a roll doesn't mean your suspicions have to go away. Like even if I sit blindly and tell you to your face,
Yeah.
I'm 100%, it doesn't mean you have to believe me, right? So your character
Yeah,
can still
no,
be like,
there's still slight suspicion there.
Yeah, you've got no evidence, but you don't trust
No.
Zaga.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I did a shitload of planning for us just to have a completely random encounter that went on till first break. So do we want a wee break in to fill up some drinks after that?
Yes.
Good job though. That was
Need it.
a big beast.
Can we just get back in the town and?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, no, I was going to come back to because essentially the town you're going to have to deal with. With Zaga's multiple nat ones and then trying to impersonate someone. Arthurs, sorry. There's chaos. Like people are running in the street to get away. They're running north to get away from this because a fully armored up cleric with a mace has just come out and been like, he's about a bit. He's like, "Don't panic, just get help and stuff." And all they had was panic, run, and they're just going out there. And he tries.
Was he even shouting? He was shouting.
He had thaumaturgy.
He was also dancing.
No, the dancing. I don't think the dancing actually happened.
No, I didn't dance in the end because I realised that was performance,
that would
not
have been
persuasion.
weird.
So I didn't dance.
Yeah,
but you can assume that I did.
So can we take a short rest where we are?
Let's have a wee break. Come back and you can decide what you want to do. If you want to take a short rest where you are, you can, but you need to all decide what you're doing. And we'll come back and deal with.
We'll sit with the bow.
Chaos is happening.
Before we leave,
Mm-hmm.
Zaga wants to snatch a branch off the dead tree.
Yeah, you can go and snatch a branch off the tree.
Does the tree have any other loot? Is it worth investigating?
It's a tree.
Maybe you find some magic bean.
It could be something stuck in a branch. You don't know.
I mean,
It's
be
magic bean tree.
Yeah.
It might have more beans. There are more beans.
You can roll an investigation check if you want, if only just to stay in character for the thing that you created. You think maybe it might have loot. I mean, I don't know. It just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm rolling definitely. That is a 7.
No, it's a tree that just literally sprouted.
I chop off a branch.
No. Yeah, cool. Let's go to break and we'll
Oh, wait, it's not going to grow like Groot, is it?
I don't know. Do you know what? There is it has a really cool animate trees feature, which I didn't get to use because I can't see. So
wow, that would have fucked us up.
Yeah, you'd have had another one to fight. Or maybe enough 2 to fight. Cool. Yeah, let's take a pee break and we'll come back and we'll deal with all of that. If you want to look at some stuff, because again, even those that are nature based can look at this beast. This is a treant is something that you might know about, might be able to get some information from as well as picking up bow, as well as dealing with the outside. But yeah, let's have a quick wee and a break. Fill up your drinks, and then we'll come back and then we'll deal with the aftermath of the combat. Oh, perfecto. Where's my buttons? Perfect. Right, we're all back. So, back in the world. Yeah, people are screaming. So as you the dust has settled, the tree is like the flames are now starting to dissipate. Zaga's gone over there and pulled a bit of the branch off to take as a.
Can I roll a nature? Can I go over to it and roll the nature check?
You can go over and roll a nature check. But as you guys, it's all the dust is settled on that area, and you go around and looking. You can hear from the town that there is just people screaming and running still. That chaos ensues. If you think since Zaga shouted twice, it's only been like 30 seconds. People are still in that mad panic, and if anything, they just heard a building get taken down.
I love how Zaga's getting the blame for this. Even though
it was Arthur. I was standing next to Arthur at the time, so I know that he has caused that chaos. So I'm not too concerned. And then I rolled a 19 nature check on the treant.
Nice. So you've heard of treants. And what is surprising about this treant, especially essentially fire damage, it was vulnerable to.
Sorry, one thing. Is that picture on the stream now? Is that the treant?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's like an approximation of the treant. Yeah,
he's cute.
It appears on her own. Beast of sugar. And normally they are, and that's what you actually remember, is that normally they are known to attack, but they always are normally good natured. They attack if they're protecting. They feel like they're protecting the forest in some way. So they have very strong principles. So they might do things that they're not necessarily the most reasonable, but they always act in good nature. So very strange for a treant to come wandering into a town and just start smashing stuff up for no reason. That's very uncharacteristic for the treants that you know. But then there's a death bloom going on, and weird shit's happening in the forest. So
that kind of works in Zaga's favour somehow.
But yeah, that they speak and have been known to speak Druidic, Common, Elvish. They speak as well with the Wood Elves that are in there before, and Sylvan as well, which is their kind of own language. So you know that they normally are communicative beasts that look after the good nature of the forest. So yeah, very out of character for it to just randomly stroll into a town and start blowing shit up. But like I say, Death Bloom on top. Maybe you could explain that away. Cool. Anyone else?
Is it gone?
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, it's fine. I think you got to the end of your
Yeah, I
explanation.
think I did.
Yeah, I said thank you, and that was it.
Oh, I was like, why is no one fucking... I was like, I'm not going to keep talking. Oh, you're not there.
Giving you a silent treatment.
Stagger wants to turn around to Arta and say, "Hey, Arta."
I'm not Arta. I'm Viper. Look.
What the fuck? What the...
And
Where's
I am
Arta
disguised-
gone?
I am disguised self.
Oh my god, what? That's weird. When did you learn to do that?
I tip my hat to him.
And now Zaga will talk to him and say, "Hey, Arta, no reason or anything. I'm just wondering, do you still have that bean I gave you?"
The one you tried to get me to eat.
Yeah.
Ah,
Can I have it back? You didn't eat it, did you?
don't know. I haven't got a clue.
Well, if you
I might
find it, can I get it back?
I don't see why not.
Ah, appreciate it. Thank you.
I thought it
No
was a
reason or
gift.
anything. It just suddenly dawned on me that I gave you one a while ago.
Why are you trying to take back a gift?
Well, you didn't need it, so you know.
Are you replacing it with a better gift?
Zach,
I
I'll
can
trade it
give
for
you
a better gift.
I can give you a branch from a tree we just killed.
I mean, I can go get that myself.
I mean, but you'd have to go through the work of cutting it off. I've already done that for you.
I do struggle to cut things off because you do use a warhammer. That is a fair point.
Yeah, you just smash them, and then it'd be like pieces of a branch. You know, that's no good.
I don't need a branch though.
I'll find something. Don't
Find
worry.
me something to trade, and then maybe we'll be able to talk.
I'll give you 1 gold piece.
Yeah, I can see this is going nowhere, and I turn my back to him and start. walking off.
are we all together at this point?
Yeah, you've all kind of... Yeah, if you all come together around... Well, it's up to you, like, in that midsection between the gate and the tree.
It's been just after I tried detecting his faults because I didn't trust what he said.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
By the
He's
way,
now directly asking for a magic bean from Arthur straight afterwards.
How long does detect thoughts last for?
A minute.
Oh, okay.
my question is, do I have any
Coffee.
idea that somebody tried to detect my thoughts?
If you succeed the saving throw, I think you do, right?
He did succeed, yeah.
Yeah. If you on the surface forts, no, you can get the surface forts of anyone without knowing. If he pushes deeper to try and actually get underneath the basic, then and you save, then yes, you would have known that someone was trying to get into your head. But
I
you
know
don't know
who it was.
I don't think you know who it is.
While all this is going on, I'm going to turn to Evan and say, "Are these guys always like this?"
Hey, these are just big-
Unfortunately, yes.
In regards to detect thoughts, because Zaga doesn't know who did it, it could be anyone, and he doesn't want to say anything.
just shuts up. Oh my god, you found a way of shutting up, Zaga. Detect his thoughts
Yes.
every morning.
I don't know. It says so. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind. If it succeeds, the spell ends. Either way, the target knows that you are probing into its mind.
Oh,
So he
you-
does know his
you do
bonbon.
know- Yeah.
In that case, Zaga just stares at Bonbon.
And it says, unless you shift your attention to another creature's faults, the creature can use its action on its turn to make an intelligence check, contested by your intelligence check. If it succeeds, the spell ends. So, I mean, yeah. Well, how that works in this situation, I don't know.
I mean, we didn't do that. We just did the same
No.
throw, didn't we?
You should
Yeah.
duel for it.
Rollies.
But you know that I am the one that's
Yeah.
tried probing into your mind.
Yeah, Zaga, after asking for the bean, just stares at Bonbon.
In his head, he's thinking la 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 la.
Yeah.
la.
What a way to get through fucking being mind trapped. Just everyone just sing annoying songs in your head.
I'm going to telepathically speak to Zaga and say, I know you're hiding something. You can't keep it hidden forever.
This is the first time that someone other than probably Vex has spoken to your head as well.
Yeah, Zaga ducks and holds his head, waiting for the pain.
Yeah.
And yells, "Get out of my head!" And I assume everyone else looks at him really
I
weird.
look very confused.
Can I go up and find Bo and check on Bo?
Yeah, he is like just cowering, trying to peer. There's no windows that face that side, so he's just like in that building, clutching the bag of the supplies he got, waiting for someone to come and get him.
I'm making a kind of check on the tree to see where if it's magical in any way.
Yeah.
I'd like to go with fun to both.
That'd be an 8.
No, I don't. And no, you. No, other than the fact there's a living tree, but no, it just seems like you get the same feeling. You don't get anything overly magical, like it's an aberration or anything else. That it is a plant and it's made of wood. You've seen it.
While the others are going to Bo, I'm again gonna turn to Arta and say, "Why can I hear lots of noise from the town? Should we go see what's wrong with them?"
Nah, I'm sure they're fine. Nah, nothing to worry about.
I don't know about you guys, but I could use a bit of a breather. Get my breath back.
Well, you can wait here and we'll go on ahead then.
Fair enough.
Nice. Cool. Cool. See, you two go find Bo. Like I say, he's cowering within that building with his bag that he's got together with all these different equipments and vials and stuff that he needs, waiting for someone to come and help.
Bo, it's okay to come out now.
What
We've
the hell happened?
dealt just after you left, as we came to leave the building, a tree appeared out. Well, it almost felt like it appeared out of nowhere. I mean, it snuck right up on us, and that's a strange thing to think of for a tree. And it was just trying to attack anyone. It's
A tree.
not what you expect.
I mean, I left just before you, and there was no tree in sight. How does a tree just spring up and appear out of nowhere? Like I left seconds before you guys, and the area was clear. I come into here, and all of a sudden, there's smashing and God knows what else going on.
How could it spawn like that? Like, what are the possibilities that could even happen? Says babe.
I have no idea. I've never seen a tree if this thing is, I find it very. It's a tree. It's a giant tree. And they are not known for their stealth tactics. So I can't.
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense. But I mean, I'm glad you guys dealt with it. Congratulations. Well done. Another beast down. But that was unexplainable.
It was not what we needed at that time. But we've made it through, so that's the main thing. We should be good to head into town now.
Yes.
It sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from town, which I assume is something to do with what just happened. But
I'm assuming.
I update Bo and Von Van about the panic. The article was from shouting for help.
Yes.
that explains it.
I mean, well, they it's partly on us. I mean, this south part of the city has always been primarily guarded by the elves, and obviously we are not here now, so I can see why that would cause panic. No one else is going to come and save the day here. They just let people kind of fend to themselves. The coven, they have an interesting way of ruling. But yes, can we go? Do you have somewhere you can maybe escort me to as well, so I can
Yes.
ready my things and find some way of getting out of this town?
Yes, yeah. We're thinking we can take you to the Laughing Halfling, and then we'll head on to where we need to go.
Okay.
Would you like me to help you carry anything, Bo?
No, I have everything in my even my satchel or my pack. I'm ready for the trek.
One thing before we leave, Bo. Bit of a weird question to ask, but what was Dagger doing outside when you left the building?
You were outside the entire time. Oh, he rolled a 4. I honestly didn't pay much notice. He was outside scrabbling around. He didn't seem to be doing anything of note. Not that I can remember. Is there something he should have been doing or wasn't doing?
Why'd you ask that for?
I don't know. Him talking about magic beans with Arthur earlier, asking if he could get that one back. This random tree and appearing out of nowhere. I don't know. It all seems a little bit weird to me. A little bit coincidental.
Faye shrugs because her best friend's just died. She's just remembered.
Yeah, she's dead.
Anyway,
yes.
let's get back into town.
Yes, I think if we
as
can
safe as possible.
calm people down, maybe. But if this is over, then yes, I would maybe like to get out of Redvant sooner rather than later. My comfort level of being here, being part of the border patrol, is I have no backup anymore, so kind of on my own.
Don't worry, the people at the Laughing Halfling are good people. They will look after you for tonight, and then we can sort of get you to or her.
Perfect.
You'll always be a friend of ours after what you did to help Meadow.
Oh, it's late at night as well. I was just trying to work out what it was. It is because you guys got back in the evening, so yeah, like the flame from once the flame come up, yeah, that's the evening has fallen and people are scrambling from their house in a mad rush in the cold winter's evening. How lovely.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll follow your lead.
Okay. We head back out.
Mm-hmm. The Truckle brothers, triplets, the Truckle triplets. What are you guys up to?
Valotter's been thrown into this already.
Zaga wants to go see what all the fuss is about.
Cool. So yeah, as you make your way, with your pass perception, you can see the like torches have been knocked over. There's just like tracks of people. There's bits of like blood knot where like people have bun into people. There's few possessions. You can see like some clothes strewn, just covered in like mud and dust and dirt from the floor. By the time this has happened and like the early part, the probably first 20-25 meters, it's just doors open, desolate, like evacuated wasteland. You can see up the top of the road, the main road that runs, you can see a few people kind of running, one or two people almost like peeking and looking back, but this initial area is very clean of people now, but very messy with chaos.
Zaga casts invisibility.
Nice.
Oh look, free clothes! And then I turn around and Zaga's not there.
Dagger's gone.
Zaga wants to go to the nearest house and search for any valuables.
I'll remind
Fuck's
you again.
sakes, man.
It's not a video game. Cool. Roll a. Yeah, you can go to the nearest house.
We
roll
just
a
carry on
discussion
without
check.
Dagger.
Yeah, you can. If he disappears, you
So
guys
with-
need to keep moving.
Yeah, I'll say when Arthur says that, I look round to Arthur, kind of like, why are you saying that?
Mm-hmm.
Notice he's looking around for someone, and then notice that Zaga's not there as well.
Mm-hmm.
And instantly think, oh, for fuck's sake, what are you doing now?
Cool. So yeah, as they come out, you see Bo is behind the two elves with his backpack and his kind of side satchel, and then he kind of turns to you, Feynman, and just says, "I know this isn't the, I know we're rushing to get out, but is there anything you'd like us to do with Meadow's body before we leave? I don't feel necessarily comfortable just leaving it here, but I also cannot take it with me or do anything with it."
I can lay it to rest. I'm a god person.
I mean, that.
I look at Arthur.
Mm.
That would be beautiful, Arthur.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna need someone to dig a hole preferably somewhere where we can lay a grave.
Mm-hmm.
Alternatively, we can go for the fire method. There is lots of wood back there.
I mean, a cremation may be best in this scenario. In a land where we will no longer have a presence, maybe best to send her back via the winds.
Then she can ride the wind.
Okay. Well, we'll need to find somewhere where we can cremate her, and I will say words. I will do a sermon, and I'll give you the friends and family discount as well.
Discount.
As Bo is very on board with you as you say that. You know, when he's like kind of nodding along, and he's like, "What? You fucking weirdo."
Men of the faith have to, pay for shoes and stuff. Don't just get a stipend.
Arthur.
Fine. I'm just like seeing all the looks.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We'll need to find a crematorium, and then I'll say some words, and then we can release her into the winds.
Sounds good. I mean, the carcass of the treant may be the closest we have to some kind of pyre.
We could use it like a bonfire.
Mm.
Should we do it now, or do we want to wait until we've cleared up where all these people have gone?
How long will it take to cremate her?
It would take a while to burn our body, but
That's
you could.
dark.
It is dark, but you could leave the body. You could set the kind of tree ablaze in a safe manner. You wouldn't have to stay and watch. If
Yeah,
you didn't
I'm
want to.
concerned that if we cremate her, you're going to burn down the border forest.
That was a
You're
7. My
further
religion
away.
check on how long it takes to burn
To
a
burn
body
a body.
slashes.
You're like, well, when we cut it up, when we froze it and cut up into pieces, it took about an hour. So if we just burn it, maybe it's going to take less time than that. You fucking sickos.
Yeah.
And
Not
Corin's not
a
going to try and
traditional
eat
Redvant rebels burial, or
Yeah. And be frozen and chopped up in bits. No, I think if you lay their body within the tree and like did enough to chop out to make it a pyre in the safety. You're not close enough to the forest to set the forest on fire. The old bridge itself has been closed up to be left desolate. One of the buildings is absolutely trashed. If you were to like chop out a larger chunk of the tree and a section that's probably already been burnt slightly and hollowed out from guiding bolts and everything else, you could easily lay her body to rest and kind of set it ablaze in a safe enough manner that you knew it wouldn't fucking set fire to everything. You're not pouring
If we do
petrol
this-
on a bonfire to try and, it's like, there's a way
if
of
we
doing
do
it.
this now, would there be enough of the treant left as a treant that we can use as evidence as to what's just happened here?
I mean, the treant is like 3 times the size of a person, so
Yeah.
if you were to like
Okay.
take one of its
Because
arms.
obviously, if we go to Viper and she's like, "Oh yeah, this giant tree came out of nowhere and attacked
Yep.
us." It's like, no, look, honestly, look, here's the giant tree.
It's
Fantan.
This is more of just making sure you're. I'm not going to make you sit here and wait and watch a body burn for an hour. It's more of a RP thing for
Oh, short
sending
rest.
your friend. Yeah, you could take a short rest while you send it to burn. Actually, if you wanted.
Well, we're like
Yep.
crying and stuff.
Yeah, as long as you're not fighting or doing anything too strenuous. As long as you're not like ugly crying, you should be alright.
Oh, I might be ugly crying.
Faywin's going to have to roll for ugly crying. Cool. So
There's
you can do
nothing
that.
left on her body, right? Because I took the
You're
necklace
looting
from.
Yeah, she.
No.
Say this in character.
Wow.
Seeing her go through her pockets.
Yeah, we'll just check. No, Bo had taken all their possessions, and she
Okay,
was
cool.
just laid there to see. So yeah,
Yeah,
you can
because
prepare that.
Fabian threatened Bo for the necklace last week.
Yes, yeah,
Because it was her brother's ring on a chain.
yeah.
Okay. Fabian, whilst crying, holds Meadow's cold, dead hand and whispers things that no one will ever hear because it's just between 2 best friends. Sisters, some may say.
2 bestest friends. Nice. And
BFFs.
Bo will help set aside, and it's if you guys want to take a short rest, we'll take this as a short rest, so you can all mark off short rest and roll some hit die if you'd like. As Bo helps Fabian kind of carve out, and Arto, if you're helping with the ritual as well, to create essentially to take a piece of wood that is already like burnt off one of the arms, maybe it's gone already, to hollow out enough to make a pyre to at least set aside something that resembles almost like a Viking burning burial, right? So you can do that within like 5 minutes of you guys starting to chop bits and up. Those that are watching at the front of what's going on, you see coming down the main highway a bunch of red cloaks.
Would Zaga see that from the house he's looting?
No, he wouldn't. What was your whole investigation?
Oh, yeah. 11.
11. Anything that was valuable was taken out when these people were fleeing their house. As you look around, there's like bits of cutlery, a couple of mugs and stuff, some clothes. But this house was like, yeah, they didn't look like they had a lot. And anything that they might have had that was worth, they probably picked that up and ran with it.
That sucks. Zaga will go to the door and look outside.
Mm-hmm.
Now does he see the red cloak?
Yeah, if you look up, and so if you're on like the main strip that's there, you'll see as this bit is clearer, you see getting closer towards you like a small contingent of the Red Hoods.
Zaga's going to sneak out of the door even though he's invisible and head back towards the group.
Okay. Yeah, they're not close enough to pick up anything that's there.
And when he gets back to the group, he will drop his invisibility.
Nice. Make sure you're knocking off your spell slot.
Oh, yeah.
And then, yeah, so those are ones you can take a short rest, mark off any hit die you want to roll and get yourself back up. And then, yeah, Viper kind of approaches. Von, are you helping with the burial or awaiting other people?
I kind of help where I can while still keeping an eye out to see if anything does come from the town, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, Viper kind of rocks in and sees those of you that are at the front door. We'll say, for this purpose, like Bo and Faywin are slightly further back, and she's like, "Well, we're here. This is what the hell is going on?"
We got down here and we found a troll to start off with when we first got here. We managed to defeat that, find Bo here, who we came here to look for. Everything seemed to be fine, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, this treant attacked us. That's why I tried contacting you, Viper. We didn't feel like, well, I mean, we managed to defeat it, but
Well, evidently.
we didn't feel like, well, me personally didn't feel like we were going to be strong enough to be able to handle it, and we didn't want to lead it towards the town.
Well, no, I can see that well, whatever you did with the town has caused some kind of fuckwittery. They're all running around everywhere. People are carrying their underpants through the street. It's crazy. As you go through and say this, kind of regurgitating the story, I shouldn't say, telling the story, Viper looks towards you, Otter, for like essentially like a nod or something of is this bullshit or is this true?
I just nod towards her in sort of confirmation of what you're saying.
Cool. And with your passive perception, Von, and being as close, you probably would see her like eyes dart to the side and then come back to yours. It's like a few seconds, not disrespectful in any way, but just as you just have told her that a tree appeared out of nowhere and attacked people.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Like, it just sounds like bullshit. We told you that you were going to come back here and help kill these things. You ran down here, and then the fucking tree comes out nowhere. It's like, it smells like bullshit to me. But yeah, Otter gives the nod to kind of confirm the story. Yeah, that's, well, I mean, if the Death Bloom yeah, this is not good. Why, where the hell are the elves?
I don't know. Where do elves live?
I mean, the elves that looked after the border forest used to live here, but I'm looking around, I see broken buildings, and I see locked doors.
Those elves. Yeah, they left.
The elves have left.
I mean, you don't see them, do you?
And then she clocks Bo from there, and then kind of makes her way towards. And Faven, as you're there, you see her kind of just grab Bo and put him up to the side, and just goes through the question of like, where are recognizing his like robes, essentially as being one of the border control. Just grills him on where they've gone. He explains that they've gone back to Eden, and then you can see, like, almost like the feeling that she wants to bitch slap him. You get that feel like, fucking, I'm not going to hit him, but this is annoying. Turns around to you guys like, how long have the elves not been here?
Well, we don't know. We weren't in town. We just got here and they were gone.
For once, the little man is correct. Okay, this is less good for us because, I mean, you know, the whole south was covered by these guys. We don't have to worry about it. Okay. Well, this is... and then she then kind of clocks that there's something going on. Faywin, obviously, in a state, clocks that might have been a bit of a faux pas. Okay, you guys, whatever you're doing here, sort it out. Bring this one. You're coming with us. We want to just ask you a few more questions about where your elf friends have gone. Nothing too bad. We just need to be filled in on some of the details that maybe someone should have fucking told us. And then the rest of you guys, we can debrief, finish what you're doing here, and all back to the Thistle and Shamrock, yes?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Right, we're going to go and... this is clear. We're going to sort the town. Just... Can I trust you to bring the elf?
You can.
Roll a persuasion check. You guys aren't the most trustworthy.
We've already been
No,
making
no,
sound
no,
like
sorry.
2 hours.
That is a 3.
That's a 3. She rolls a natural 20 on her insight. Do you believe that you will bring Bo to the Red Hood's thing?
I just turned and said, "Don't worry.
Okay,
Make sure he comes back."
Okay. With that,
Why would we not? I thought we would take him back because he wanted to go back there anyway, right?
Who
We already
even
had that.
knows what you guys will do. It's
Fair.
her thing. Her thinking is like,
I withdraw my statement.
yeah,
We've
It's
been
my
back in town
intention
like
to,
2
yes.
hours and see what happened.
yeah. He's clearly performing a ritual. She doesn't want to take him away. Doesn't quite trust you. But if you fucking let her down, she's gonna be peeved. So it's just like the whole calculation piece in her head of like, I could just take the elf with me now and have none of this problem. With the
But we are burning a body.
exactly, you're going for a ritual. She isn't an asshole, but she thinks you guys might be assholes. This is the problem. The asshole meter's to the wrong side. You're on that coin. She's on the other side. So she looks, gives you like the second stare on, then sees Altar's nod, and it's just like, okay, we'll go back. We'll be able to provide some bedding for the elf. So don't worry about that. Just make sure you know when you're coming in. Just let her know. And then she points to Zaga and says, "You know another way home, correct?"
I mean, I'd get lost in those tunnels. I think we're better off going above ground.
Okay, yeah, fine. Go to the Fizz and Shamrock. Fucking hell, what's his name on the door? Let the barman on the door know. Olaf? It is Olaf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Olaf. Let Olaf know, he'll let you in. And we'll see you back there whenever you're done. But yes, before we...
Would I know the tunnel?
Oh yeah, you would probably know the tunnels, yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
You would know the tunnels. Yeah, she'll be like, Otter, take them back through the nearest route. Take the quick route. Try and stay out of the town as much as possible. We'll do what we can to clear and calm the people. Good job on not letting this thing destroy essentially anything but here. And we'll discuss this later.
Watch out! There's going to be a big fire. Just warn them that's like meant to be there.
Okay. I mean, big fire? What? Okay,
I
don't-
gesture
it will-
towards
it will
the
be
body
contained.
that's
Yes,
over
just
the
don't sit
tree.
down the placid ball, please, Jesus. Okay.
And Zaga pipes up, "Hey, you didn't even ask us about the zombie troll."
The zombie troll, like, she turned and she's like, there seems to be something that you guys are party to that I maybe don't know enough information about. So please finish up what you're doing here. Let's talk when we're back in a more comfortable arena.
Do we get paid for defending the city?
Zaga, just
She's already bored,
please.
but clearly has learnt to ignore Zaga. She like grabs the 3 elves that are with her. All are either like half elves or tieflings, something with the hoods up, and they scoot back into town. And yeah, you don't see, but they go off and start to try and calm some people down. The Red Hoods aren't guards; they are a thieves' guild, but Redvant is a thieves' town, so they play a few roles. People see the Red Hoods, they tend to listen or stay away, so they can do some work to start calming people down. But yes, they leave you with Bo, ask you to bring back Otto, you know, one of the routes so you can get back within 10 or 15 minutes. and then you can complete your short rest. So if there's anything you guys want to do within this short rest, now is the time to do so. Otherwise, we can go through and finish the burning of the body.
It's a ceremony to pay respects to the dead, DM, and
Yep,
I
sorry.
appreciate. Thank you.
Zaga will go up to the body and just bow his head.
Mhm.
Silently.
It's like the ceremony hasn't started yet.
I'm paying respects, damn it!
I'm trying to do the right thing. Those that are part of the ceremony, apart from
I'm just standing out the way.
yeah. So those that are of a more calm emotional state, which I would probably say is pretty much everyone apart from Faywin, you notice as the ceremony gets in and the body starts to burn that the body, Meadow's body, is burning very in a very similar manner to that of the treant tree, in that it's just like a big wood fire. You probably not watched a lot of bodies burn, but it's not what you expected, and you get the feeling that a lot more of from what you could see, or you can get a long time to look, a lot more of her body was under some transformation or on the way towards being. She was maybe more wood than she was human in the end from the under the surface, which is a weird thing to notice. You like paying attention, you're like, that's a weird thing. Faywin, you wouldn't probably pick this up because of your emotional state. But yes, you notice that, by the end, she was probably more tree than she was human.
A Pinocchio.
A real shame she couldn't be animated as well. Because that would have been devastating and so much fun.
I definitely thought that was where you was going to go with it
I was
before.
100%. The first thing I was going to do is animate her body and have her attack you. And then Bern had to ruin my plan.
Well, if you told me that before, I wouldn't put guard darkness in.
Emotional damage. That's all I'm going for. I don't care about anything else. I just want to make someone cry. Cool. So you can complete your... Is there anything you want to do, Arta, with the ceremony? As this is your first clerical activity, I suppose, with the group around?
With the group around, yes.
Faywin just keeps looking at Art like puppy dog eyed, just wanting him to say something.
Yeah, Bo is like more scientist and medical man than he is religious druid. So yeah, you are taking the lead on this one, Arta.
Art's also only got +1 religion, but he can wing it.
Yeah.
It's +1 more than most people.
And
I've actually
just shock
got
to
more
everyone.
religion than you have.
Oh, I am. Fucking.
As the night, so it's nighttime, isn't it?
It's nighttime, yeah.
So the fire's kind of just thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I say to the group, would anyone like to say a eulogy for the two souls we've lost recently? One seen gesturing to the fire, and one unseen gesturing towards the forest. I'll take that silence as a no.
Zaga steps forward.
And I kind of gesture, kind of half bow, half like hand out, just kind of passing the floor to him.
He goes up and stands in front of the body and turns to face the group. Gives a little cough. And starts singing. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, then I'll watch them roll away again. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Oh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. And proceeds with the rest of the song that I'm not going to sing, because you'll all get bored.
That's great.
Art wipes away a tear
Beautiful.
and gives a slow clap.
You don't,
I'm
you
kind
don't,
of at the back point to my wrist as it's hurry up.
you such a
You best hope that Faywin doesn't do that.
Wait, who was he directing that to?
Whoever's up front, it's like pretty much like hurry up, come on. But got to be places.
You got to take an hour for your short rest.
And is there anyone else that wants to say a word about our two wandering souls?
Before you, mechanically, Weaver, you also have Song of Rest.
Yes, I always forget about Song of Rest.
So with that performance, anyone that was using hit dice to get yourself up some hit points, you can roll an extra 1d6 and add that to your thing as well because of Sagan's performance.
Which includes me.
Yep.
Without having to use the thingy.
Yes, it's a bard thing that I always forget I've got.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. And what was it? Sorry, the 6?
A d6.
A d6.
Yeah, it's just a bit of additional healing if you've got a bard who sings you a nice, relaxing song during your.
It was beautiful as well.
It was beautiful.
Fabian is obviously not sobbing, so can't say any word. Maybe even uses Hector as a slight tissue to wipe her tears.
Oh, yes,
Wiping
up Hector.
Oh my god.
You're using it for animal you want it so long.
Elf snot is completely clear and not even sticky, so it's fine.
That is definitely not the case.
He's being kind. He's there. He's my support animal.
It's enough. So
Yeah, it's
he's
a
gonna
animal,
need
not
counselling.
tissue.
Yeah.
Listen,
Don't make me take
Shut
it away
up.
from you.
He's just covered in snot now.
anything to stop Zagger eating him.
Yeah. Covered him in stops as I got to eat him. That's disgusting. Cool. So you see out, the rest of the rest of your rest hour with the body burning in quiet reflection of.
And as it's kind of sizzling down and the kind of fire starts to die down, I say to the group, to Corin, to Meadow, may they wander. And then I tap my hands on my thighs. And I say, right, well, that's all done. Pub?
Faywin jumps
Now
up
you're
and
talking.
throws her arms around Arthur. Thank you so much. That was so beautiful.
Art
And
doesn't
then-
know what to do and just has his hands by his side.
What do I do with my hands?
And then she pats Zagger on the head
I roll my eyes.
and thanks him for his beautiful song and then goes into a spiel about she just feels so lucky to have this group and then glares at Otter as if to say, not you, bitch. This group around at such a difficult time. I don't know what I'd do without you all.
You probably remember Meadow, you know. Right,
But
no,
it's
sorry,
nice
we're being
to have
serious.
this
We're being
support,
serious.
yeah, etc. etc.
Nice. So yeah, short rest achieved. You can head back. As you leave the embers as they die off, you start to feel the chill that's coming in now with the evening. As you make your way back to via the south entrances, the south secret entrances that Zagger would have made his way out of, Otter can direct you down. And those that haven't been in the tunnels before, you understand the extent at which there are underground tunnels that flay off in all different directions of the city, that all can hub back or have a way of coming back to the hub of the main headquarters under the Thistle and Shamrock. Would you, Otter, explain the symbols to those that haven't been in here before? So all the labeling of the tunnels is all done in like symbol form. The kind of map and the key for the symbols is back at the Thistle and Shamrock. But yeah, you would notice that they're like, it's not labelled like to the south. Like these are all, if anyone was to come in here and find it, the idea being that all of the different routes are marked with symbols rather than anything that you'd be able to ascertain by just looking at.
At this stage, no, because I don't really know them that well.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So yeah, you guys make your way up. Yeah, so those that you, even with your passive perception, you'd look and you kind of get the vastness and the understanding then even of like the one tunnel that you travelled through to go under the river between the pub and the thing with Vex and crew. Like this is miles. Like the networks that are running off the different routes that you're seeing is like, what the hell? All this is going on, and you had this one little that you went in before. You had no idea that this was all running underneath this city, and you get the feeling that the Red Hoods are very well connected and have the ability to access different parts of the city incredibly quickly using these tunnels. And you make it back to the Thieves Guild. Make it back to underneath the Thistle and Shamrock. You come in via the tunnel, so you come straight in to the main cavern, into where the black market stalls are, where the different areas are. None of them are open at this time, as it is much later, and you can hear there's a bit of a rabble coming from the pub area in the main hall and the main chamber, where the big bar is. But yeah, it's up to you to if you want to take a bit of rest here, or you want to go straight and talk to Viper before sleepies.
What was the name of the guy who was training me to pick locks?
His name was
Rackle, wasn't it?
Cracker.
Cracker. Yeah, half.
I'm gonna go into the bar and see if Cracker's there.
Yeah. So as you you're gonna go straight in there and do that because Viper is gonna grab you at some point, I suppose. In this, so it's whether you want to be grabbed straight away or you're gonna sneak off without being grabbed.
I want to leave Bo straight to Viper, so if other people want to go off and do their own separate thing,
Yeah, I'm just gonna duck into the bar and look for Cracker.
Yeah,
because he said to come find him. He'd be
Yep.
drinking, and he wouldn't mind doing it drunk.
Yeah, nice. So yeah, as you
I'll be taking Bo as well, just to make sure he gets there.
Yep, nice. Cool. So yeah, you dot round to the pub and you can hear him already as he's drinking and laughing around with, very loudly, enjoying the evening's rest. So are you wanting to take an hour to do some locksmith training?
Yeah, if Cracker's free.
Yeah. So yeah, if you go up to see Cracker, he's like, "Oh, little Zaga, you made it back. Good to see you, my friend. I've had a few drinks. So you want to train now?
Hey, I might as well. We just killed a big fucking tree.
You killed the tree. What the?
It was a big tree. It was trying to kill us. It was throwing rocks and shit.
I mean, trees don't only put up that much of a fight. They're pretty stationary. But
I mean, somebody said it was called a treant.
oh, okay. I mean, a magical tree is a different thing. Either way, it doesn't
Right
matter.
after we killed a zombie troll.
I will teach you on one condition. You have one shot of me now, and you don't talk so much during this.
Oh, I mean, I can try.
The shot or the talking?
The talking.
Yeah, okay.
I can do the shot. The shot's easy.
He pours out what's left of like a liquor bottle that he's working himself through, gives you a shot each. He does next he's shot, then grabs the bottle, next the rest of it, and goes, "Right, let's teach the little man how to pick locks," and leads you back to the shop to set you up, and we'll do some rolls.
Lesson 1. How does it work? Obviously, I don't have proficiency with thieves' tools until I finish the training.
Yes.
Can I still attempt with my baby
Yes.
thieves' tools? Because normally you need
So-
proficiency.
So you only need to have proficiency to add your proficiency bonus. You cannot pick a lock unless you have thieves' tool to be able to pick the lock. So having the tools enables you to pick a lock. On successes, that will add to your training as well.
Oh, okay.
So it just means when you roll, I'll be just saying like roll a d20. It's not even like that. It's just roll a d20, and then you can't. If you had proficiency, you'd add your proficiency bonus to it. But instead, you're just rolling essentially a check against the lock.
Okay.
So you're more
So
likely to
say-
fail, but every time you succeed, you mark it off as like a bit of training.
So I can't add the +2 proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Would I still be using sleight of hand to pick a lock, or does that not apply?
Well, yeah, you would. Yeah, it'd be sleight of hand check, and then you would. Yeah, you just don't add a proficiency bonus to it. So you should,
Okay.
with yours, should be quite high still, right?
I think I've got a +5.
Fails will be more likely to break the tools as well, which is why we're giving the baby set.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, it's just a balancing act. And then yeah, with a number of successes added to the training, when you get to like what would be like, I don't know, 10, 15 hours of training, or with a plus amount of successes, you'll get your proficiency.
Hey, it was like 6 hours last week.
You pay for 6 hours training,
Yeah.
and then you'd have to get some successes as well. You also get some
okay.
in the field training. It's not all book
Fine.
learning. Proficiencies are a hard thing to get hold of. You're supposed to like do, I think, something stupid like pay so much gold and have hundreds of hours, and it's like this. That doesn't make sense.
I mean,
I want someone in
we'll
your
never
party to be able to unlock doors. Otherwise, fuck me. Kill a tree and can't get through a door. So yeah, you and Grackle head back, and he like sets you up with with your baby set of keys and like lots of different locks, and walks you through just like different styles of locks, how the actual the things work themselves. He's very deft with, even though he's like quite pretty burly half orc, pretty good with a set of locks, and manages to show you through. And for him, it's like second nature going through and picking these things. So even with a bit of booze in him, he still does it.
Hey, Cracker, you got good fingers. I bet the ladies love them.
Yes, they do, but we'll talk about that another time. Concentrate on task at hand. The rest of you head to find Viper, and as you're kind of looking around for where to pick up, she just kind of appears and leads you through to that kind of secret round room chamber that they have. I say secret, everyone knows where it is, but with the false door. And yeah, it's Viper, and there's one other person in there with her this time round, rather than multiples. Feels a bit more confident. And you sit down with Bo in the room to go through, I suppose, with her. Is there anything you want to ask Viper, I suppose, at this stage? People that are with her, or are you letting her ask her questions of Bo and stuff?
I think let her ask her questions.
Yeah, Arta knows that he made a boo-boo and trying to stay out the way.
Nice. So she essentially goes through two, and I'm not going to roleplay with myself just for saving my own voice.
You're not going to play with yourself?
I'm not going to roleplay with myself, but I'll play with myself after. No, she's going to go through and just ask Bo essentially a line of questioning about where the elves went, why the elves left, why they didn't tell anyone what's going on. Bo only has like certain amount of answers to these, but essentially he just explains, kind of pointing to you in some instances to be like, there's this death bloom coming, like these guys know about it and what's going on, and that the elves decided to for their safety to remove the forces back to the forest. They don't believe that the threat is they believe the threat is to their hometown. They pull back. She is visibly pissed about this, but doesn't take it out on Bo in a way that like she can see clearly it's not his decision. He's not like a high ranking member, but this death bloom keeps coming up in all the conversation that he's explaining. The person that once she's finished that kind of line of question, the other member of the Red Hoods that's with her disappears out with that information, and then she moves on to the questions about the death bloom, bringing you guys in. How much as she's kind of going, right, I've heard about you guys turning up and telling the elves some stuff, and you went and you got this person, the person you were burying was Meadow, or burning was Meadow, and the stuff is happening. How much of what you know about the death bloom and what happened in the border forest and stuff would you tell Viper?
Well, I mean, I guess seeing as she knows of why the elves are moving, it's probably good to warn of a lot of the stuff we know, really, because
Who want to take on our mushroom, though?
Yeah,
The powerful mushroom. She can't have that.
Yeah, we won't mention the mushroom.
Or that we went and found one, but we don't have to say that we still have it. I don't want her to loot us.
I mean, would Bo have said anything about that side of things?
Oh, how tactful would Bo be? I think he's kind of shitting his pants a little bit.
I tell her about the mushroom.
Oh yeah, you would.
Oh yeah, of course you're there.
Yeah, I think,
So,
and I don't
yeah,
think
I
he
think
would
it
even be
makes
that.
sense.
I don't think he'd even be that tactful in that he's not trying to hold on to like for him.
No.
It's more like a medical and science thing of like, well, we might be able to formulate something, and he's going to work on something. And actually, I think he probably would, because she will then say that he can have access to their facilities in the hideout, rather than working on the road to actually go and try and produce something. So they might try and take some of what he produces, but she's not going to take the mushroom from you. Cool. Yeah, and then if you guys are going to kind of like spill the beans on the rest of what's going on, there's like as you're going through different bits for you, as you've like kind of lived through it day by day, as wacky as it's been, you've taken it day by day to like unload 2 weeks of just absolute mental shit on people. It's just like, what the fuck? The realization that the elves aren't there protecting anymore. You can see she's like trying to do a very pragmatic member of the Red Hoods is Viper, trying to go through the loops of what might need to be done. And so once you've kind of gone through everything, she's like, okay, we're going to have to pick up the defense of the south, or maybe close off the city. I don't know what's going to be best. If this thing is really traveling through the city, or it's going to come from the forest, then our best bet is going to be to lock those doors and try and do what we can, and until we know what is going on.
On that, Viper, we couldn't help but notice when we was going through the residential area near Old Bridge, a lot of people seem to have illness. Not saying this could be linked in any way whatsoever, but it could be a possibility.
Okay. Yeah, ordinarily I would... the last thing we need is a contagious disease spreading through the slums of the city. Okay. We will lock the south border. The gates, for the first time in a very long time, will be shut, and we'll do what we can. I'll speak to my superiors, and I believe we will get in touch with Allhath as well. In fact, Bo, we will, if it's okay with you, we will send a party to escort you to Allhath. I believe we want to make sure that we are at the forefront of the Commonwealth's discussions and decisions around this. If it's going to hit our people first, then we need the Democrats, the paper pushers, to move maybe a little bit quicker than normal. Ah, your father.
Yes.
Well, then
He is part of the Commonwealth in Allhath. If you say that I've been with you, then maybe they'll hear the urgency of it. Also, I did send him a letter, which I'm not sure I ever got there because a little farmer boy took it.
You could have used our
Ignore that
service
bit.
to send. Okay. We have runners here; they can send messages. I mean, better than a second-hand message. Would you not be going to travel to Allhath to tell your father himself? I mean, any pushing of this process in a quicker manner through the Commonwealth is always going to be, if it is indeed as dire as you say.
I look around at the group. I don't want to leave my friends. We're adventurers. We're fighters. We can stay to help.
Yes.
/ follow other threats.
Many fights. Well, either way, if you have an inner Allhath, we will make sure that Bo here makes it safely through the borderlands to Allhath, and yes, we will send our own parties to lobby at the Commonwealth board, see if we can pull some more favour. It's not our favourite place to go. We try to dip in where we can, and as little as possible with the Commonwealth, and they don't necessarily like us turning up, but yes, this definitely seems like a problem. Not to trivialize the other matters at hand, but we will still need to deal with your previous employers. Is this something you've given more thought to?
Well, we are willing to help any way we can.
Corin was very passionate about that.
I still can't believe that he... I mean, what are the chances that the member of your party with the large bounty, and he said was the one that doesn't come back here? Okay, well, we will escort Bo. It will take a few days to get him safely to Allhath, and we can make sure that our couriers bring back any message. So yeah, if you were to stay here, we can make sure that we can get message. If there was further message you'd like to send to your father, then feel free to give us something to pass on. We can make sure it definitely does get there, and I suppose we can feed back any information. But yes.
Can I just check?
Yep.
If we ended up going to Allhath, would you have to roleplay as my dad?
Yeah.
We're not going.
All right, babes. I'm Fabian's dead. What'd she say? No, I just take the bins out in the Commonwealth. I'm not a really. Yeah, she's always had that accent. She talks it up, doesn't she? She thinks she's posh, but now we're from the slums. Okay.
Oh, I've got to go now.
It's got to be longer. It's got to be longer away than that, just so I can get that out of my head. Yeah, we can go. You want? Yeah, all herbs there, but no, it's up to you. That just gives you options. But yeah, we can. We will make sure Bo gets there safely, and we can send envoy. And yeah, like I say, if anything you want to send, you can. Otherwise, we can await the response and any official Commonwealth movement, and let you guys keep you guys kind of abreast of the situation. Whilst we track what's going on in the city. Of course, you are. We have much work for you here, not only with your dealing with your previous employers, but we are still trying to renovate and grow the Hot Valley development. You did put us back and put one of our partners at risk slightly with the boat heist that you pulled. That was quite the endeavour.
Did we ever admit to that boat heist? I thought we always just said allegedly.
Well,
when you say allegedly to every single answer, it's implied.
You were a few of you were spotted by face by someone that wasn't killed at the scene of the crime. So
if Zaga was in the room, he would say allegedly right now.
He's not though, is he?
You'd hear allegedly from down the corridor.
Yeah. Allegedly. As she goes through.
He's just stood outside the door, listening in.
I'm listening
with a
in.
cup.
So yes, there's that to deal with. So we definitely have work for you here, paid work. As I know you do like your coin, although the little one isn't here. So yes, there is, I suppose, a plethora of options on the table. But let us rest for the evening. We will take Bo to our facilities, our apothecary, and yes, we'll partner him up with the alchemist to make sure that he has everything he needs to work. And Bo thanks him for that, and then we'll ensure that he makes it to Allhearth. We can leave as soon as tomorrow, as long as his work is done. And then yes, any information or any work that you guys would like to pick up, we can I suppose discuss in the morning. The file we still have available if you want to go through in more detail around your previous employer, or we can provide you with some for further work. But that's quite a lot to digest in one evening, I suppose. I thought we were starting this evening with a nice bounty paid for a halfling, ended with some kind of disease that is potentially entering the city from the south, and the elves have all but fucked off. So yes, I'm going to have a drink and digest this one. Was there anything you guys needed from me? You obviously have access to the facilities here. The stalls won't be open again till the morning, but you can grab a bunk in the bed. Grab a bed in the bunk as you did last night. Did you say last night?
No, this is the first night.
No, we've been in town
Just
like
all
2
the
hours.
same night.
It feels like it's been forever, but it hasn't even been there. The bunk we showed you the first time before you left. So yeah, anything you want from Viper? No.
I was considering standing at the bar doing his Viper impression. He's just myself. But he's decided against it this time.
Nice. I like it. We've got practice there, right? Cool. So she bids you all a good night and disappears out from the room. And as she's kind of bids you good night, she kind of ushers you out of the room as well. Like, you can't have this room to yourself. So kind of scoots you all out into the hallway, and then says, "Bo, if you'd like to come with me, I'll introduce you to the alchemist." And they wander off back towards down one of the tunnels. So you have the bar. You have about half an hour until Zaga's back from his training. So you can take some time in the bar, have a drink, or you can go and find the bunks and hunger down for a long rest.
No, I'll definitely take a drink.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else? Any more for any more?
I'm going to write a letter to my dad.
Nice. Yeah, make sure you get that, and then if you want to pop on it, let me know that you're writing. But yeah, you can hand it over to the crew in the morning.
I'm gonna head up to the bar as well.
Nice, cool. So you, those that are heading around to the bar, Otto, you will know those there. Let me find. So at the bar, and the bar is a weird one. It is not. It has like a rotating crew. You've got Olaf that runs upstairs, but downstairs, like there's a few lower members of the Red Hoods, like initiates. Probably like you guys would come in potentially at this rank as well at some point. Who a bit like a club have to do like bar service. Like, oh fuck, I'm on bar duty tonight, so they can drink whilst they're there. It works on as honest as an honesty system goes in the Thieves Guild. Those that are spotted, like everyone keeps. Otto, you would know this, but maybe the others wouldn't suspect. It sounds like it's free, but you see people like throw like coppers and stuff into coin jars. If someone is you've watched it before, if you've seen someone that's taking the piss or they're taking drinks and not putting copper in, like the other Red Hoods get involved to kind of keep as much of an honesty amongst thieves as possible with a bar. But as you get up there, there is a younger gnome with the long, swoopy Hayward emo hair, and he just kind of flips it up to the side. And Otto, you know this guy's name is Gloom.
Gloom. Two tankards of ale, please.
Ale, okay. How you doing, Otto? He goes in the next thing.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, just got put with these newbies here.
Oh, fresh
meat.
Fresh meat. Oh, well, welcome. What would you like to drink?
Two ales, one for me, one for this elf here. Von is his name.
So he grabs some, and you have good ale here because these guys get first dibs on the stuff out of the brewing centre, being as it's owned kind of by the coven. So yeah, some decent selections of ales here. So he passes two over. Anyone else coming into the bar? I know. Who did you get that other drink for? Von.
Von.
Yeah.
I go to hand over money as if it's a normal bar, not really knowing the whole
Glyn goes,
etiquette down here.
yeah, he's like, in the jar.
No, don't. Not like that. There's a jar over there. You just put a bit of money in there, you know.
We
Kind
can,
of like a donation kind of thing, but you'll get it in time. How much is an ale here generally?
Most people throw in like a couple of copper or a silver max. No one really goes above 2 silver. It's a bit like warehouse prices. Like it doesn't have to go from they get it straight from the brewery, and then so they get it at cost price rather than going through there. So where it costs you like 2 silver normally for an ale, max people pay here is a silver for copper, and it's what you've got.
I'll throw a silver in there.
Yeah.
But don't worry about this, John. I'll get these ones.
Faven walks towards the bar with her diary clutched to her chest.
Yep.
Sees that there's an emo gnome behind the bar, gasps a little bit and is taken back, and then scuttles away from the bar.
Poor Gloom.
I see this and say to him, what's her deal?
Would I? I don't think I'd know, would I?
You wouldn't know. No.
No.
I'm not sure.
Fuck's sake.
This is it's really hard to tell with names because names are like they always just look old as fuck. He is like a prepubescent, like
Doesn't matter.
mid to late teens name, but yeah, a name's a name for Faven.
But where's Faven gone at this point?
Just away, out of earshot. She wouldn't be able to hear you. Just somewhere in the corner, somewhere, trying to avoid the eye line of the gnome.
Just hanging around, not quite in the bar, not quite in the market. She's a corridor.
That said, what does she drink?
Do you know what? I've never seen her drink.
She doesn't
usually
drink?
usually just grabs a water or a juice or.
That won't do. Please, get me a wine.
Oh, he wants a wine, does he? Okay, what colour?
We'll stick with white. It's always safer with a white.
Like reach down, like pops the cork on one, fills up, and like, there's no measure, it just fills up a glass. And it only like the small little round glasses, not nicely dressed. They're the thick glass as well, so you know that in case they get smashed, they're a bit more sturdy. These ones. Passes over to you, goes back to just brooding.
Another silver in the jar. I sort of gesture to Vaughn and we go over and kind of put the drink down in front of Faven.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really say anything. Just sort of put it in front of her.
Yep.
And sit down.
Is Von following?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I should clarify at this point that Arthur, after having one drink, has slipped out and is gone to sleep.
Nice.
Standard Arthur.
Yeah.
Gonna miss all the fun that's gonna happen now.
One drink out.
Faven looks at the glass of wine and then at Von and then at Otter and then back at Von. She's not drinking it. She gives a slight corner of the mouth smile at Otter, but it's ever so slight.
What's the matter? You don't drink?
No. But thanks.
That's right. Is there anything else you want? That's all I get
no.
your way.
No. Fine, thank you.
Okay.
About this time, you would hear come in from like the main hallway, because you guys would be, we say you're on like a tall table right at the edge of the bar where it becomes, and this isn't like if you imagine when you came in, there was like a smaller entrance and it opens up into this big cavern and it kind of narrows slightly before it goes into the market. It's not like it's a confined bar with doors, so you're right at the edge where the corridor almost turns into where the market goes. You hear Grakar and Zaga making their way back, where Grakar's just like, for honestly, you picked it up really bloody quickly. It's I'm quite surprised. I mean, normally these people, they fuck around with the things, they break a couple of lockpicks. You have a little bit of skill, my little friend.
Well, you're not the only one with good hands and good fingers. Shit, I play a lute for a living.
Oh shit, I didn't even think about that. That makes so much sense, honestly. I
used to play bagpipes, but that's a whole nother story.
I have not heard the bagpipes played before.
You would love it. I'm a master with them, but unfortunately I don't have my set anymore.
You must promise me, Zaga. And he stops you in the street and looks at you. You must promise me, when you get your bagpipes, you will play me a song.
Oh, I'll play everybody here songs on the bagpipes.
This is going to be a great day. Well, you have done a great job. I do not want to keep you from your friends, and I have a bet to make back with my friend over there in the corner. He takes a little bit too much of my coin. I will win it back now, or I will drink until I forget I lost money.
It sounds like a plan.
He like pats you on the back a little bit too hard. Just trucks in, gives you guys at the table like a nod, and just fucking meander waddles in.
Zaga heads over to the table. Hey, you know my friend Cracker over there?
Yeah, I know Cracker. He's a fun guy.
He's teaching me how to use thieves' tools.
Oh yeah, he's the one to go to for that. That's for sure.
Say, Faywin, anywhere you'd like me to break into? I got this set I can try out.
That's so sweet of you to ask, Zaga. I'm all right, thank you. And then I push the wine in Zaga's direction.
Zaga nods and knocks the glass back in one.
Nice.
I raise my tankard to Zaga. See, this is my kind of fellow. Man who likes to drink.
Yeah, well, our friend liked to drink, but he's gone now.
Faywin sighs really loudly.
Hey, Fabian, you remember that time me and him got hammered and you found him in the toilet outside the next day?
Oh, what a wonderful day.
Yeah,
Less than a week ago that was.
we got told we couldn't go back to that bar, hotel, whatever it was.
Most of the places that we visited. Yes, I remember it fondly, Zaga. And now I only have one little friend.
He
Speaking
sounds like a fun guy. I'm my kind of guy. That's the kind of thing I do.
Hey, if we ever end up in Allhearth, you'll have to take me drinking there.
I'm not sure that they have the sort of places that you're used to, Zaga.
Everywhere has the sort of places I'm used to. You just probably don't frequent them.
Maybe you're right. My father was very
Definitely.
protective, so
Seems like
you're
there's
probably right.
no seedy bars where I come from. This massive major city is like, no, fuck it.
Yeah.
It definitely is. Cool. So yeah, you can grab a couple of drinks, stay there as long as you want until evening. It wasn't. It'd probably be approaching, 11ish, and coming around to midnight, and not too after like a drink or two. You got back after a long day's travel, so yeah, you would be feeling slightly weary. A long day's travel, and then a nice little bit of emotional damage and 2 big fights, all in an evening is quite a shock. So a couple of drinks.
I was
quite
just
nice.
gonna address the group quickly and say, so who are we going after first? I want to get that bitch Val back.
We can have
Val.
this discussion tomorrow. We need we need to have fresh heads and need to speak with Viper again before we decide any of this stuff.
You want to get the bugbear first?
You did hate that bugbear, Von.
I do. But
I do.
taking personal opinion aside, Val might be the best one to go for first, but we can have this discussion tomorrow.
Chop the head off the snake.
I'm guessing these are the guys you used to work for.
And we never worked for them.
No.
No, this is another group that worked for them as well.
This
that's
other
good
group,
too.
they're like us, but not half as fucking talented.
They're rude.
Otter, you would have seen the file as well, being at like from the cleanup of the heist.
Yeah.
So when they go through some bits, you start to like piece together, like the people that were spotted. You obviously have seen these guys, and then you start to piece like, oh, these were the profiles of the other people. This must be who they're talking about.
Yeah. About all that on that sort of twig.
Mm-hmm.
They even Corin told us, didn't he, that they
Yeah.
tried to poison. So,
Yeah.
as part of the conversation, I would like to also share. They tried to kill our friend, the one who's, walked off into the forest. That's not why he left, but it's one of the reasons he wanted.
Wait, what do you mean walked off into the forest? He's dead.
What?
Yeah, he walked off into the forest.
Hang on, is he dead?
I mean, we
I thought you just
told
left.
everybody
You told
here he
everyone.
was dead.
Well, I meant that he went, like Meadow did, into the forest.
Zaggy just sighs.
Oh, I just dropped my phone in real life.
So you have that information. Otter is whether you want whether you want to do anything with information and roll a deception versus a passive trying to what the fuck or not.
I'm just gonna not say anything at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's much easier. It's almost as well like, it'd be incredibly high DC to try and beat as well after you say it, and then Zaga goes, "No, he died. Remember, he didn't walk off into the forest." And you go, "What?" It's like, yeah, okay, you pretty much picked up the gist of what's happened there.
So what you're saying is this other group that you were working with, or was working for the same people you did, they tried to poison you?
They gave us some health potions for a job, and then when somebody took one of them, it wasn't a health potion.
I kind of see why you want to get back at these guys. That's pretty shady.
Exactly.
I kind of got screwed over myself with my Actually, but former employers. Well, employers may not be the right kind of word, but yes, something similar happened to me.
I mean, those guys were clearly just jealous that we were better at our jobs than them.
You know, vengeance is it's a driving factor for me too. So, I'm not sure as how I'll help you get yours.
Thank you.
Since we're not making a decision tonight, clearly, Zaga's going to go off to bed.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Rest of you follow suit?
I'm going to stay at the barn, have a couple of more drinks.
Yeah.
I'm going to finish that one drink and go to sleep.
Nice.
Yeah, me too.
You'll find your way back and find the bunks, and like I say, it's just a big dormitory with like little shut off bunks from each other, so that it's not like individual rooms, but they're as close to individual rooms as you're going to get.
Is Viper still about?
Not knocking. Well, you know what? She might be noticing that everyone has left but yourself. So yeah, if everyone's left and gone to bed, as you're kind of like finishing up, she kind of would make her way in just to kind of get the lowdown with you. Interesting evening, it appears.
Yes, they're an interesting bunch, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen, you see some of the work they've done. They seem to get results in an unorthodox manner, I think is the nicest way of putting it.
Yeah, couldn't have put it better myself. That halfling that the bounty's for, he may not exactly be dead.
Well, that's no fucking...
I
mean, that's not surprising to me. They are protective of a bunch.
I don't think they're lying when they say he died. But a female elf, it's kind of intimate that he walked off into the forest.
Walked off into the forest? I mean, they've just said the forest is full of... Either way, yeah.
I mean, I don't think they're,
No.
they're lying as such, but...
There's also nothing we can profit from it now. We wouldn't normally let those bounty hunters in, and essentially the deal was made just so we could make a couple of 1,000 coin on it. If we've now sent them away for 4 hours, I sure as shit ain't going to chase after them to bring them back. But one to work out. If we can find out, if you can find out some more information, and it's always good to have something in the pocket in case they come around again. But yes, that seems to be an opportunity missed, unfortunately.
They do seem very set on getting revenge on this group they work for. I think they would definitely be motivated for that.
This is good. I mean, we would like them removed from Redvant as much as possible, and with these other matters that have been brought to the table, if we can free our own hands by using those to remove the former employees, then that's going to be good. So revenge is always a good motivator. You know this.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yes,
like you said, they are an unorthodox group. But,
yes,
definitely. From the little I've seen from them so far, they can, certainly get results. I think they will be of use to us.
Good. This is good. We need some more. Need a little fresh blood. There's a lot of work going around, and as you know, we like to bring the best of the talent in as close to us as possible when these jobs come around. So keep an eye on them, and if you can push them towards removing these intellects, that would be favourable for us, and we will keep them informed of the decisions that happen if this death bloom spreads anymore. Yes, we'll keep an eye on it, but yes, for now they are closing of the city gates and protecting our assets is going to be the port of call, I believe.
Yes, I think Well, they're not really set on anything as yet. They seem to be waiting for the morning to make a decision, but certainly revenge and it's very much so gold is very motivational for them. At least the little one and the red one.
No. Revenge and gold is definitely something we can provide. Keep an eye on them. Try and keep them on the straight and narrow. This will hopefully all work out incredibly well for both parties. If we can see this one through. And then, yes, from there, who knows? The elf is working on something with the alchemist now, and that could prove incredibly useful if the understanding of whatever is produced is held within our intellect as well. So that's a little bonus for the redheads today as well.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, well, keep up the good work. Let us know if anything goes amok, but I trust your judgment. Kind of gives you a nod and slinks off back for the evening.
I get a nightcap from the bar and go up to bed.
Nice. Gloom gives you a little nod, goes back to his boring job of manning the bar for another couple of hours. The bar will stay open until early hours of the morning. As these halfwits, Grakar will be there probably all night, as he normally is, just getting shit-faced before he goes back to running his stall. And you can all take a long rest, and we will finish there for the evening. GG's.
Nice little end.
We
The fight went better than expected.
Fight did go better than expected, and yes, you have a wealth of knowledge in front of you. So you have the we'll come back and go through the different jobs. I thought there's no point going through bits now, so we'll come back to the morning, which will be the start of. I'm going to put the day in now, so I don't forget to do it. Day 30. Unlucky for some. Yeah. Start of day 13, closing on the second week, as you have a plethora of choices of jobs to go through. But we can go through the portfolio of jobs and the information they have on your kind of rival team next time. Although it's not going to be for a couple of weeks, is it?
No, it's 2 weeks off. I think you wanted to do the next one was the week before Christmas.
I think it is the week before Christmas, isn't it? Because I'm not here next week, and then I think the 11th is very difficult. So yeah, it's likely going to be if we can get 2 in that week before Christmas, or at least 1 in, that'd be good. So yes,
It was
good.
the night before Christmas, and all through the house,
People
not a
got down
creature
to
was
trees.
stirring, not even a bugbear.
Not even the giant tree summoned from a magic bean. Wait, what?
The bugbear won't be stirring soon.
Oh, it's going to get interesting. But yeah, so good that I didn't give you the
This is,
information
Von
now.
Van's edgy arc.
Yeah. This
I mean,
is his
he's already
emo.
intruding on people's fucking thoughts.
I know, you all got new powers. It's
I
all
said
coming
edgy,
to
not perverse.
Don't forget, got 2 weeks without D&D.
I know. It's gonna be long things. But yeah, it'll be good then. So we'll come back and do all the information drop then. Because if we do it now, sure as shit, we're all gonna forget by the time it comes around. Yes, as we come towards Christmas, we will try and squeeze in as many as we can. But yeah, GG guys, we'll do that and we'll start you off on what comes next. Doth we get rid of the rivals? Definitely the bugbear, eh?